Filipinas Live, I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Love about Filipinas Live, I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Unang jump pa lang nahuli ang gusto. PBA basketball, ginalian ng gusto. Shoot sabay sigaw, dream mo tapos hataw. Hiya parang lindol, Master Peter ni Idol. Solid ang laban, malupit ang galawan. Solid ang punch, malakas ang hiyawan. Ang action ay walang hinto. Sa solid na laro. Solid ang laban, malupit ang galawan. Solid ang punch, malakas ang hiyawan. Ang action ay walang hinto. Sa solid na laro. Maba ang depensa, mabilis ang opensa. Tinawag na play by Aling Big J.
The PBA has made its way up to the United Center in Antipolo City for PBA Wednesday sa ating Commissioner's Cup. Dalawang laban ang aming ihahandog sa inyo dito sa RP TV. Inside that Inares Center, naghahanda na on the hard court ang dalawang koponan na magbabakbakan sa ating unang sagupaan. Ayan si Bashar Ali. Kaka 50 points lang yan noong huling laban ng Terrafirma Dyip. At ang kanyang mga kalaban, yung nasa kabilang panig, yung kasabay nila pumasok dito sa PBA. Decade ago, itong Blackwater Bossing. Daniel Ochefo naman ang kanilang import. It's the Dyip and the Bossing, which always is a good matchup. Itong dalawang koponan na ito. Si Dean Kenito Henson po ang aking kasama. Ako po si Charlie Cuna. And right now, it's time to prove the grounds to be considered a formidable team. At 2-0 din, Terrafirma has started this conference superbly.
Well, each of the last 4 conferences, ang Terrafirma po, hindi po sila nanalo more than 1 game. But now, they are 2-0. So this is the best record they've had over the last 4 conferences. At makikita po natin kung kaya nilang gawin 3-0 ang kanilang record against Blackwater.
Alam mo yung dalawang panalo nila so far this conference. First, they beat the Titan Giant Risers. Tinampakan nila yan. Tapos, Converge na ang kalaban nila. Converge, team on the rise. Ang daming sinabi tungkol sa lineup nila. Pero tinalo rin ng Terrafirma. Yun nga, 50 nga si Bashar Ali sa game na yon.
Pero nakita natin yung ginawa nila sa overtime period. Not only did they score 11 points, bilang ko nilang Converge in the entire 5 minutes of overtime. 0 ang nagawa ng Converge, and that's really a tribute to the kind of defense na pinakita ng Terrafirma. Even if they are number 2 sa liga natin in terms of offense, they're averaging 111.5 points a game.
Yung unang nakita natin to si Bashar Ali sa kanilang laban sa Titan, he put up okay numbers din. Pero nung laro nila against Converge, kakaiba talaga ang kanyang performance. Ilang beses ko na nabanggit, 50 points. Meron pang 25 rebounds na ginawa at defensive presence pa sa loob ng pintura against the big men of Converge.
Well, the guy's a 7-footer, legit 7-footer, si Ali. Ito ang ginawa niya, no? So impressive numbers. And he was also, well, he's averaging actually 38.5 points a game this conference, and he's shooting 57% from 3-point distance. At ito pong ginawa niya in that game against Converge. In a game, I thought that ito si Ali, pinakita niya his best ever. That's a career best for him. In any league so far that he has played in, he never averaged more than 17 a game. And ngayon, he's averaging close to 40.
That's right. And meron siyang local support. Yun yung maganda rito eh. Okay na nga yung import nila. Yung locals at step up pa. Primarily, this guy, Jerick Ahanmisi, who came over from Magnolia in a trade. He comes over to Terrafirma and he just starts shooting the lights out. Yung kanyang pinakita against Terrafirma, against the Titan rather, was a superb performance. Nag-best player siya doon. Tapos in support of Bashar Ali sa last game, maganda rin ang kanyang mga numero.
Well, he's really blossoming. Itong ginawa niya against Converge, 14 points. Only 4 out of 12 from 3-point distance, but still, that's 4 3-point connections para sa kanya. And overall, he's averaging 20 points a game, 1.5 rebounds, and 6 assists. An outing in this conference, and those are solid numbers coming from Jerick Ahanmisi, who's enjoying his partnership with his older brother Maverick.
That's right, and he played 46 plus minutes of the 53 minutes ng laban na yun. So babad na babad si Jerick Ahanmisi. Tapos yung number 1 pick sa last draft na rookie sa conference na ito because he didn't play in the first conference. Si Gio Chu, scoring-wise, you're not really relying on him for that. But you wanted to get rebounds and to be a presence inside, and he does that.
Well, ito yung team, makikita natin ang true potential ni Gio Chu. He's only 24 years old, and sabi nga, he's a first overall draft pick. He had 9 points and 13 rebounds in that win over Converge. And overall, he's actually averaging 13.5 rebounds a game and 30 minutes a contest, so he's getting a lot of floor exposure. And Gio Chu is making the best out of his performance on the floor.
That's right. And for more bonus kwento tungkol sa Terrafirma Dyip, punta natin si Najmi Ravales.
Charlie and the Dean, brotherhood was there. Yan ang sabi ni Coach Ronald Tubid. Kaya daw mas maganda yung depensa nila last game dahil may hinahon. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo, mas may flow. Kaya pinapakita lang nito na alam na ng Terrafirma yung ginagawa nila. And Coach believes na siguro dahil to ine-enjoy na nila yung bagong team dynamics. And of course, gusto ni Coach Ronald ng individual improvement. Pero yung makita niya daw na nagmamature sila in prioritizing their defense. The head coach is confident that better things are coming for Terrafirma.
We'll see, no? Kasi today's the day nga, they're gonna be tested. Trying to defeat Blackwater, go through a 3-0 start. But Blackwater looking to bounce back dahil sa talo nila sa kanilang unang laban dito sa Commissioner's Cup. We'll talk about that matchup against NLEX. In fact, Blackwater had been leading in the first 2 quarters, pero in the second half, somehow NLEX took over the game.
Well, yung NLEX tumindi ang kanilang depensa starting the second quarter and all the way till the end of the game. But talk about defense, Blackwater actually held NLEX to 84 points in that contest, and Blackwater at the moment leads the league in defense. And you know, in that game, their bench outscored NLEX's bench 50-19. They also had more rebounds, 53-49. So even if they lost that contest by 3 points, a lot of positives that Coach Jeffrey Carriazo can take from that contest.
That's right. And of course, we talk about the imports in a Commissioner's Cup type of conference. Daniel Ochefu ang import ng Blackwater. Maganda kanyang credentials. Nakapaglaro sa NBA para sa Washington Wizards. Pero yung outing niya sa kanyang unang sabak with Blackwater, not so impressive, Dean.
Well, he actually took less than 20% of the total field goal attempts ng Blackwater. Some people may say that's a minus, but I say that's a plus. He only had 16 points, but he had 16 rebounds. This guy once led the Qatar League in rebounding. Not a big-time scorer, but you know, he can be relied on in terms of protecting the rim, playing defense, getting those rebounds, and you know, I think he's more of a team player than any other import that we've seen. And it's up to the teammates, his local teammates, whether they can give him the kind of support that he requires to win ball games.
And if you're looking for support from the locals, this guy is #1 on the list. Cedric Bearfield, we know what he can do. Inside, outside machine, loves to slash to the basket. So, tira natin kung kaya niya ipagpatuloy yung mga ginawa na rin niya in the past.
Well, last game against NLEX, he scored 18 points. Nakakuha siya ng 3 rebound and 2 assists. Off the bench yan. Kanya naman ang Blackwater, because of the continuity of its second unit, #1 sa bench points sa liga natin. And Bearfield, of course, coming off the bench. Panopio comes off the bench. David comes off the bench. Kanya yung mga players like those guys, including Christian David, those guys come off the bench and they're able to score big numbers.
And you did mention the name Christian David. There he is on your screens right now. And he's a big man who can be a stretch type of player, can post up as well. Nifty moves in the paint. So Christian David, malaki ang hinahanap ni Coach Jeff Carriazo mula rito sa kanyang star forward.
Nakakuha siya ng 12 points in that game against NLEX. 0 out of 3 from 3-point distance. And that's supposed to be one of his strong suits, yung kanyang 3-point shooting. But we also saw in that game that Christian David attacked the basket a lot more than he usually does, which is the reason why he got into double figures. Now, he did not get his 3-point shooting going. Maybe in this game, makakakuha siya ng kanyang mga 3-pointers. But I think Coach Jeffrey Carriazo will want Christian David to take advantage of mismatches kasi ang laki niya. And he can do a lot of damage kung maglaro siya sa loob.
That's right. So looking for a better performance perhaps dito para makamit nila ang kanilang unang panalo. More on Blackwater mula kay Naj once again.
Charlie and Nadine, dahil nga sa mga sinabi nyo, Coach Jeff Carriazo believes that they should have won last game after doing well on both ends of the floor. Pero yung turnovers daw talaga yung nakadali sa kanila. So what he did, inulit-ulit niya daw talaga sa mga players yung videos ng turnovers for them to see the lapses. When I spoke to the guys, sabi rin nila, a huge part of it ay yung mental lapses. Pero sabi nga ni Coach Jeff Carriazo, as a coach, it is his job to know what triggers his players and what brings out their potential. Kaya naman, makikita natin ano pa ba ang kayang ilabas ng Blackwater.
Thanks a lot, Naj. And you know, we're about to get started here at Inares, but we can dive right into the Dean's List para sa Terrafirma muna.
Well, for Terrafirma, unang-una, dapat bantayan nila ang kanilang foul situation. And I'm saying this because very short ang rotation ni Coach Ronald Tubid. No? 5 players are averaging at least 30 minutes a game. 2 of them are averaging 40 minutes a game. Kanya, kukunti lang ang ginagamit niyang core players, and which is the reason kung bakit they need to stay out of foul trouble. Kung hindi, well, delikado sila because of that short rotation. Yung pangalawa is that they need to get Maverick Ahmisi early in the game because he is their #1 stabilizer. He's averaging 8.5 assists a game, 30 minutes a game. He comes off the bench, pero alaking bagay na ginagawa ni Ahmisi to provide stability and leadership inside the court. At pangatlo, I think they need to stay aggressive, but they've got to hit their free throws. Halaan mo ba, ang Terrafirma is #1 in terms of free throw attempts sa liga natin. They're averaging 30.5 free throw attempts a game, but they're shooting only 67% from the stripe. So, sayang naman yung mga pagkakataon nila to get free throws kung hindi nila na papasok yung mga free throws nila. They need to bring up their free throw percentage to at least 70% to be able to win consistently.
And we'll check out the Dean's List for the other team. Ito Blackwater Bossing naman.
Where for Blackwater, unang-una, they need to lock down on defense like what they did against NLEX. Yung nga lang, natalo sila. They need to be able to keep consistently with their tough team kind of defense, which means they need to stop the transition game ng Terrafirma. Terrafirma's number 2 in terms of fast break points. Next is yung kanilang bench firepower. Napakita natin ito. Bearfield, David, Panopio, those guys, Malilin, they come off the bench and they provide a lot of continuity from the second unit. Trotter is also a bench player. So that bench firepower has to be there to give them mismatches once the second unit comes in playing like the first unit. And finally, Ochefu. What more can be asked from Ochefu? I think he needs to be able to be more aggressive in putting up the points. He had 16 points only last time. He needs to get more attempts because he shot only less than 20% out of the total field goal attempts ng Blackwater.
Alam mo din, siguradong yung mga coaching staff ng Blackwater, kinausap to si Daniel Ochefu, sabi sa kanya, hey, this guy got 50 points and 25 rebounds in the last game, referring to Mubashar Ali. So challenge nila malamang itong import nila si Ochefu to try to hold Mubashar Ali down to more respectable numbers, di ba? Para naman hindi sila matambakan sa larong ito.
Well, it remains to be seen, no? Kung macha-challenge si Ochefu, he needs to be able to show his best side defensively para sa kanyang matchup against Ali.
Getting ready now as you see the last huddle, final instructions bago mag-umpisa ang laban. Mubashar Ali, syempre, all smiles, very loose bago mag-umpisa ang ating laro. Itong import na tiga Finland ng Terrafirma Dyip. And of course, he feels really great and confident after an awesome monster outing in that last ball game. But it's a different game. We start at 0-all. And right now we're going to hear the starting lineups from our venue announcer here at Inares Center. It's Jay Daluz.
Live inside the Inares Center in Antipolo City. And this is the Commissioner's Cup of your PBA 50. Our first game for today features the Terrafirma Dyip versus the Blackwater Bossing. Let us now meet the starters first for the Terrafirma Dyip. Point guard from Quezon City, number 19, Paulo Hernandez. Shooting guard from Alcala, Pangasinan, number 7, Jeric Ahanmisi. Small forward from City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, number 26, J.M. Bravo. Power forward from Quezon City, number 18, Gio Chu. And at center, it's Terrafirma's import number 21, Ale Mombashar. Coaching Terrafirma Dyip is Ronald Tumid. It is now time to meet the starters for the Blackwater Bossing. Point guard from Balanga Bataan, number 26, Jet Mendoza. Shooting guard from Urdaneta, Pangasinan, number 10, BJ Andrade. Small forward from Caloocan City, number 19, James Una. Power forward from City of San Fernando, Pampanga, number 25, Christian David. And at center, it's the Bossing's import number 32, Daniel Ochefu. Coaching the Bossing is Jim Cariaso. Game officials are Marty Montoya, Carlo Vergara, James Baez, and John Mira.
These are the officials for the first game ng ating doubleheader. Marty Montoya is the crew chief. And then you have James Paez, Carlo Vergara, and John Francis Mira. The Dyip are in green. Nakaputi naman ang Blackwater. Ito ang mga starting lineups natin. And aksyon, nag-umpisa na. At nakaunang possession ang Blackwater Bossing BJ Andrade, handing it over to Jed Mendoza. Balik, napunta kay James Una. And James Una played very well sa kanilang unang laro. Hustle stat yung kanya, hindi lumalabas sa stat sheet masyado. Pero bintis ang unang attempt ni Daniel Ochefu.
Very awkward ang kanyang tira, no? Si Ochefu clearly intimidated by the presence of Ali.
Corner 3, J.M. Bravo knocks in a 3 immediately. So a good start once again para sa Terrafirma.
Bravo was 1 out of 4 in his first 2 outings dito in our conference. And let's see what Gio Chu just had that last touch.
Tipped away. by
But
the
he
rookie.
bothered. He clearly bothered Ziuna because of his size. Twin Towers being played here by Terrafirma with Chu. At saka si Ali.
Ito si Christian David, atake. Got a little bit of a bump, took the shot, looking for a foul, instead missed it. Ball's going out of bounds, now saved pa ni Paulo Hernandez.
By the way, si Christian David making his first start this conference. He came off the bench last time out. He replaces, some of the other players who did not start last time out. Ilaga started last time out, now he's starting, and he replaces Burrell in the starting lineup.
And check that out, 2 straight 3-pointers for Terrafirma para umpisahan ang ating scoring. And that's a 3 from Paulo Hernandez. 6-0 agad.
Good sign here for Terrafirma. After all, they're shooting 42, or they're taking 42.1% of their shots from 3. They're shooting 34.3 from that distance.
And you did mention that twin tower combination on that drive ng Blackwater. Nandun yung front 9 ng Terrafirma to stop that. Here's that 3 from Paulo Hernandez. It's brought to us by Arena Plus Sportsbook. It's going to be a jump ball between James Una and Gio Chu.
And Charlie, parang nakikita natin dito, no? At Terrafirma, they're playing with a high sense of energy. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. Here's an outside shot.
Wide open! Wide open! Jerry Easy for a 4. And they hit 2 threes and a 4 to begin this ball game. Not even 2 minutes in. The score is 10-zip in favor of the 2-0 Terrafirma Dyip. The outside shots are connecting in the first couple of minutes na ating laban. Timeout, Blackwater.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Blackwater Bossing sapagkat ang ganda ng umpisa ng Terrafirma. Ito si itong Terrafirma, if you look at their numbers in the past compared to what they are after 2 games in this conference, you see the marked improvement.
Well, very clearly, as you're seeing, they are now averaging 111.5 points a game. That's number 2 sa liga natin. And in the previous conference, they were number 10 in that department. And so on down the line, you're seeing a lot of improvements in different departments. It's a new vibe na na-experience ng Terrafirma dito. Even if in the first 2 games, hindi nga naglaro sina Mark Nonoy, wala si Luis Angalang, wala si Brent Paraizo, wala si Aljon Mariano. Still, they were able to manufacture 2 wins. And that's a great sign for Coach Ronald Tubir at saka ang kanilang governor, Mr. Motivation, Mr. Inspiration, si Pito Harencio. Tsaka yung assistant coach nila, si Jeff Napa, also doing a great job.
Jeff Napa, big part of whatever they're cooking on over there. That's a miss mula kay Christian David. Hernandez, bit of a hesitation. Went straight underneath but dropped it off too late. Nagawan tuloy sa Blackwater ng possession.
Let's see whether Blackwater can score off that turnover.
David can take it, laki ng defender.
Dalawa na agad ni David na hindi pumasok.
Inside to Ochefu, quick pass to David, balik kay Daniel. Hook shot, will not drop. Last touch on the green shirts. It'll stay with Blackwater, fresh 14 para sa Bossing.
You know, during the timeout, narinig natin si Coach Jeff Carriazo describing Jeric Anmisi as a high alert player. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Jeric Anmisi banging into BJ Andrade as he took the side jumper, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Andrade. A chance for Blackwater to finally get on the scoreboard.
At yung sinabi natin kanina about Jeffrey Carriazo, kung ano sinabi niya at some timeout, sabi niya, we're very slow to rotate. Alam natin, high alert player ito si Jeric Anmisi because he shoots so well from the outside. Yet nobody was there to close out. nakakuha siya ng 4. And then 2 other players had scored 3 pointers. Kanya, clearly, Blackwater supposed to be the #1 team defensively sa liga natin at this stage. With 9 teams have played, they need to be able to step up defensively.
At nakapasok na ng 2 free throws si Andrade to give his team their first 2 points. Ali, out to Hernandez. Yep, some jostling for position. You see Mendoza trying to prevent Ahanmisi from running to his spot. That's a holding foul on Jed, his first.
Now you also see the kind of defense na pinapakita ng Blackwater. They're all stretched out. Really because ang lalayo ng mga player ng Terrafirma. There's a lot of open space sa ilalim. And that's because Blackwater makes sure that they don't want to give up any more outside shots for Terrafirma. Now this opens up opportunities for Ali to move in, but he takes the outside shot instead.
He hit 7 of those in the last game, but that's his first miss. Bravo will miss 2 after hitting 1 earlier.
Now I think they need to vary their offense on Terrafirma. Because if they're good outside shooters, it opens up a lot of space inside. Ali should play inside a lot more.
Bit of a haphazard shot mula kay Jed Mendoza. Ahanmisi gets it right back from Ali. Will drive baseline, puts it up with his left. No go. Rebound taken by David. Up ahead to Mendoza. Mendoza waits for his teammates. Leaves it for David. David makes his move. Defense able to set up. Ochefu will miss the 3. Easy rebound for Ali. Lead pass goes to Bravo with a trailer Hernandez. Pasa-pasa sa top ng 3-point line. Ali almost taken away. Nakuha na nga ni Andrade. Andrade making a rush. Going into the lane. Layup is a miss. Blocked away by Ali. Gio will try to handle. Let's see if he can make it all the way. That gets away as well.
He missed the layup, pero ito yung offensive rebound na pumasok.
JM Bravo just sticking with the play. Didn't assume na may shoot ni Gio Chu yun, and Bravo has got 5 in the game.
Hustle play coming from Bravo, and Gio Chu had an open layup that time. He needs to duck that ball. Show some power.
Mendoza against Ahanmisi. They used to play together at Magnolia. And on the drive, I think Jerick's going to get called for a second personal foul.
Good idea here from Blackwater to attack yung depensa ni Jerick Ahanmisi. He's such a big-time player. Ito nakita natin yung depensa kanina ni Ali blocking that shot, and then the miss from the inside, and then the follow-up. Yung miss ni Gio Chu. And I think Jerick Ahanmisi is going to be replaced by his brother Maverick. From one Ahanmisi to another.
Yeah.
Pumasok na si David Morel, who is a defensive specialist. Started last game for Blackwater.
He actually hit the first shot of Blackwater that gave a 3-pointer from the corner. And had the second one in the second half. So, naka 6 points si Morel dun sa game na yun.
And now, quarterbacking his team is Ahanmisi.
Gio Chu looking for someone to hand off to. Goes to Maverick. Kapapasok lang, the bounce pass to Gio Chu. Ball was tipped away by Daniel Ochefu. It'll stay with the Dyip with 4.9 seconds to shoot.
Nagkasang ng pass ni Maverick. I think Gio Chu was thinking
challenge.
A reverse layup.
Early challenge mula kay Jeffrey Carriazo. On an out-of-bounds call.
A first-quarter challenge. Very surprising on the part of Jeff Carriazo.
There's Jeff Carriazo on your screens.
And if this is unsuccessful, wala na siyang challenge the rest of the way. They're down 8. And he's looking to reverse the tide. Kanya siya nag-challenge ng maaga.
I think he felt that Gio Chu just lost the ball. Out of bounds.
Tignan natin kung anong pasya ng ating mga referees.
The last call out of bounds is overturned.
Can he get
Therefore, the challenge of Blackwater Bossing is successful.
It's a
Last
successful
touch
challenge.
po si Gio. Tumama po sa tuhod.
So it hit the knee of Gio Chu.
Yeah. Sabi ng referee, tumama nga sa tuhod. Ito makita natin. But you know, that happened on the side of the court where Jeff Carriazo was sitting. Kanya nakita ni Jeff yun.
Right. And Daniel Ochefu did not even touch the ball, actually.
Yeah.
He kind of swiped at it but didn't actually make contact. So nawala lang kay Gio Chu
Good
yung
read.
bola. So he has one more challenge, Dean. He earns another one. But they throw it away. After winning the challenge and getting the possession, they immediately just throw it back towards Terrafirma. The good thing is, yun na nga, meron pa silang isang challenge na pwedeng gamitin mamaya kung sakali.
Na-pressure doon si Cedric Bearfield by Maverick Anisi, forcing him to go backward, and then he lost possession. Ang layo ni Ali, oh.
Tries to bring it a bit closer. Backing down James Una. 5 to shoot. Ali gives it up. Goes to Chu. Had to take it. Desperation shot from Paulo. And he puts that 4 in. They've got 2 threes and 2 4s already here in the first quarter, Dean.
What a spectacular start for Terrafirma. 4 out of the 5 field goals connected by Terrafirma have come from deep.
That's a 3. In reply, mula kay Jed Mendoza. First outside connection para sa Bossing.
Keriopo checking in for Bravo. Yan ang ating coach from Terrafirma, si Ronald Tubid.
And then Keith Zaldivar comes in to relieve the rookie Chu. They lose a bit of size, but they still have the 7-footer Ali.
Hernandez has waxed hot very early in this game. Sandali.
Oh, Eriobu step. Did he? Oh, it's a foul. Holding on the shorts. Nahuli si Jed Mendoza hanging onto the shorts of Eriobu. So that's going to be another foul. They bring in Dalf Panopio to replace Jed Mendoza.
So one by one, big-time players in Blackwater are checking in. This is the second unit na sinabi natin is basically the first unit for Blackwater. Hernandez
drops it over to Eriobu.
Hindi lang pumasok. Eriobu still has possession, but he lost.
Yeah, he coughed Hernandez what would have been an easy assist right there, but Eriobu called off the bench. Kapapasok lang. Here's Dalf Panopio. He just checked in as well. Kicks it over to Cedric. 3 on the way. That's off target. And it hits. Who did it hit? It hit a green shirt and then went out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Blackwater. 9 seconds to shoot. We're under 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Morel inside to Panopio.
There's the ball screen para kay Panopio. There's a switch and he has the green light to shoot. Di lang pumasok.
They head the other way. Maverick Anisi to Hernandez, open from 3-point land. Mintis. Eriobu trying to keep it alive. The tip goes to Ali. He misses as well. Here come the white shirts. A chance to close this 9-point gap. Bearfield spins around, loses the defender. Jumper from 18. That's good.
Nice sweet move coming from Bearfield, spinning around his primary defender and then scoring off that nice fadeaway shot. Ali still scoreless in this game. Looking to break that spell, and he
there
does.
You go. Nothing but net on that high arcing shot from Mubashar Ali, his first field goal in the game. The lead is back up to 9.
Nice soft touch from the outside. Remember, Ali's coming off a 50-point performance.
Bearfield, the contact, gets it to go. And Hanisi's going to get called for a bump. Bonus free throw coming up para kay Cedric.
Blackwater getting a lot of fouls here from Terrafirma. Jerry Canmisi on the bench with 2 personals. Now brother Maverick with 1 personal. And that time Bearfield just knew exactly how to draw contact. And he had the open shot, which he made now a 3-point play opportunity para sa kanya. And he completes it.
Baba lamang sa 6. 4 minutes and 40 remaining. First quarter lang po tayo dito sa ating first of a doubleheader at the Enares Center Antipolo. Gonna have Converge and Meralco going at it sa ating second game mamaya. Zaldivar looking to pass. Hernandez now with 6 to shoot. Face to face with Trato. He kicks to Keith. Keith has this in him and he puts another 3 in. They've got 5 shots from beyond the arcs dito sa ating first quarter.
Grabe itong ginagawa ng Terrafirma. Their perimeter shooting has been on point. Bearfield with a miss. Only one attempt for Blackwater.
Foul is called. And Paulo Hernandez puts that one in, and the lead is up to a dozen. They've doubled up Blackwater, Terrafirma has, 24-12. Blackwater bleeding for points.
Ochefu, wala pang ginagawa rito. Here's Stratter.
Stratter will make his move against Zaldivar. Powers up, gets blocked upstairs, but lots of contact. It's going to be free throws for Abu Tratter. The foul on Keith Zaldivar.
Nice play executed by Blackwater. Si Tratter giving up the possession at the using his strength. Finding himself at the line.
Makes the first, Abu Tratter. And Ochefu will sit. Scoreless pa si Daniel Ochefu. Pumasok si Bradwin Ginto to play center for Coach Jeff Carriazo. So zero production offensively from the import of the Bossing in this first quarter.
Tratter is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line this conference. And that's his first miss.
And a rebound for Mubashar Ali. Looking to build on this 11-point lead ang Terrafirma na kay Maverick Anmisi. Cedric Bearfield is facing him. Goes over to Jarek, who's come in after getting 2 early fouls. Ariobo on the move. Goes to his strong side, but the layup is too strong. Murrell in transition. Didn't take the pop on the 3. Bearfield into the paint. The kick to Murrell for 3. That's a bit too strong. Ali the rebound. Maverick Ahanisi with the ball. Lost his footing. Then there's a reach in. And they're going to call a foul on Cedric Bearfield.
Neither team in the penalty. Malaking bagay ito for Terrafirma because they still have their import nasa loob. Si Ochefu is now sitting on the bench. And they're up ahead by 11.
Ali gets the inbound, kicks to the corner. Zaldivar another one. No, that's too strong. Rebound, pinabayaan na lang ni Morel lumabas. As Blackwater will regain possession. We're under 3 minutes to go dito sa ating first quarter. There's a timeout.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
In that last game against Converge, ito yung mga numero niya, 13, 5, and 6. So doing all sorts of stuff to help yung kanyang koponan. 4 of 11 from the field could be better, but overall, Paulo's play is key to why they're winning so far.
Well, coming onto his own, he's 27 years old, second-round draft pick in 2024. At last conference, he shot 31.3% from the three-point distance. He actually logged 28 minutes and 24 seconds a game. Kanya, he's getting a lot of exposure and he's making the best out of his time on the floor. He averaged 13.7 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 2.6 assists last conference. Yan po si Paulo Hernandez. Glowing stats, and he continues to shine dito sa laro. He already has 10 points.
But Blackwater has the possession right now. A chance to cut down this 11-point lead. Bearfield off the screen. Kicks it out to Dalf. Panopio to Trotter. Trotter will attack. Andun yung presence ni Ali, which made Trotter think about it. They keep the possession. 12 seconds to shoot. Bitin ang tira. Offensive rebound yet again mula kay Bradwin Ginto. Panopio might have had an open shot. Decided not to take it. Third chance for Blackwater. Panopio makes his move. Puts it up. Goes glass.
A little bit too late yung challenge ni Ali. He's got to be more assertive underneath the boards. Dalawa yung offensive rebounds na binigay ni Ali. sa Blackwater.
They really needed that shot, Blackwater. 3 times they had an opportunity. Kung wala pa sila nakuha doon, magagalit na talaga si Coach. Jerick Hanmisi loses it. Stripped away by Cedric Bearfield. So Terrafirma will keep possession. 7 seconds to shoot. Gio Chu's coming back in, and then the big boy out of Benilde.
Sean O'Malley.
Will come in and see his first action.
Papalitan si Ali. Both imports looking a little bit tired very early in this contest. Si Ocheco wala pang ginagawa in terms of points. At si Ali only 2 points, and he was a little late in protecting the rim that time out.
Chu hands it off to Maverick. Maverick in the paint. Puts it up and in. Easy shot. No one to intimidate or even try to go for that blocked shot.
So steady a performer. The stabilizer in Terrafirma is Maverick and Nisi. So both brothers are on the floor at the same time. And that's how Coach Ronald likes it. Here we go with Tratter.
Gio Chu nakabantay. Butik na sa makaagaw si Eriobu. Ball finds its way to Morel. Deep in the baseline, and then a foul is called on the green shirts. You know, they're standing up in protest, most of the bench players. Sean O'Malley will get called for the push. Watch the drive.
Ito ang ginawa ni Morel, and that door was closed. Yeah, he did not establish defensive position. That's very clear.
That's a pretty big door.
Oo. Pero wala pa naman sa penalty yung Terrafirma. Here we go again. Tracker.
Strong
inside
move. Couldn't complete it. Quinto as well. So the big boys can't complete the plays underneath for Blackwater.
But they're getting extra possessions. Ito na yung dribble handoff. Ito si Eriobu.
That's a 3. Another one. Dean. That's making or hitting the mark para sa Terrafirma sa ating first quarter.
That's a 14-point lead. Here's Bearfield. Oh, in and out.
Chu easy rebound. They go to Maverick. Up ahead to his brother Jerick. Jerick in the paint. He gets fouled and he's gonna take 2 free throws.
Early offense ginagawa ng Terrafirma.
Right.
But they clear the board. Gio Chu with a rebound, and then the outlet coming from Maverick. But ito yung previous play. Trigger happy si Eriobu. I mean, once he gets the ball, very rarely does he pass off. He likes to shoot. And that time, why not?
And he missed 2 layups earlier, pero itong tref naman, pasok na pasok para sa kanya. And there's Jerick, he's on the board. Richard Escoto seeing his first action of the conference. He didn't play in that last game, but now he's seeing some first half action.
And Blackwater needs some ceiling with Ochefe sitting down. Here's Jerick Anmizi. He's only shooting 66.7% from the line, and he misses.
He shoots better from 3 and 4, I think.
Oh, that's another outside
and look what
shot.
happens. You know, you miss a second free throw, keep it alive because of hustle, and hit a 3. So this lead is up to 18 already, a 33-point quarter for Terrafirma. And we have not seen too many 30-point quarters from Terrafirma since last season.
This is an amazing display of outside 5 power. 7 of their field goals have come from deep. And here's an easy steal.
That's
from
right.
Terrafirma.
Jerick to Maverick. They're going to wait for Sean to come down. Last shot time, they could add on to this 18-point lead. Kumakahirit pa sila bago matapos. Anmisi pulled it back, 4 to shoot. Eriobu now will take it. Oh, that was in line. I thought it was gonna go in, just a little long in the back iron. But you said it, Dean. What an impressive first 12 minutes for Terrafirma on both ends of the floor.
Well, Terrafirma limiting Blackwater to only 15 points. Ito yung perimeter points na ginawa ng Terrafirma. That's a 27-7 advantage from the outside. And all guns blazing for Terrafirma. Ang daming nakakapasok ng outside shots. You've got 5 players who have scored from deep. And that's a big plus for Terrafirma opening this game in the first quarter.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
This is team of effort, coaches, players, even the utilities kasi it starts in practice. Sabi nga namin nung nag-overtime, okay yung laro, pero we need to work extra mile, 5 minutes. So yun, it happens, sa amin napunta.
Oftentimes, Terrafirma wouldn't even have a chance for those extra 5 minutes because they would have been blown away. Or even earlier, much earlier in the game, no chance to even make it stick towards the end. But, you know, they fought hard, they stayed with Converge. And sabi mo nga kanina, 11-0 ang naging score sa 5-minute overtime.
Nakakagulat yung ginawa ng Terrafirma because pinakita nila na palaban sila. Whereas before, a lot of people were saying, naku, Terrafirma, palaging talo. And, you know, very clearly, the evidence shows it. Only one win in each of the last 4 conferences. Pero nakaka 2-0 na sila. And it's a very strong start in this contest.
That's right. And look what happens. On that first possession, you know, they wanted to start the same way they did in the first. They throw it away. Blackwater has a little bit of a chance here to start the second period properly with a basket. Let's see what they can do. Escoto's in there with Ginto, Ochefu back in the game. You have RK Ilagan and Andrade. And there you go. Richard Escoto. Escoto didn't even play in the first game that they had. Hits a 3.
A picture of confidence dito for Terrafirma because sa kanilang import, Ali, nakaupo. Here's Maverick Anmisi missing.
Ilagan with the board. A chance for Blackwater to string together a couple of baskets. Didn't get too many of those in the first quarter. Baseline Escoto, too strong. Gio Chu gets that a rebound. Ito na si Anmisi. Bump. Basket.
Almost.
No go.
But he'll go to the line.
Free throws na naman para kay Maverick Ahanmis, or this time para kay Maverick. Si Jeric na para yung kanina.
Malaking bagay ang rebounding ni Chu. He got another defensive board kani-kanila lamang, preventing a second opportunity for Blackwater.
He got more than 13 rebounds a game
yeah,
in the
his
first
average.
2 games. So let's talk about Maverick Ahanmis. You know, he's bounced from team to team. He had 8 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Nice numbers across the board. But more than that, it's the way he quarterbacks the team. Pag nagdadala ng bola, medyo secure naman si Coach Tubid that things are going to be okay on the offensive end.
2015, he was a first-round draft pick, a 9-year veteran, and 34 years old. But you can see there's a lot of years ahead of him. And he's rejuvenated because he's back playing with his brother, and he's enjoying himself. And I think it's rubbed off on his teammates.
Christian David against Gio Chu. He'll take the shot. That's off target, wide right. Nakuha ni Ali. Here comes Maverick. Maverick surveying the floor, looking left. Bring it back, waiting for Mubashar Ali for 3. They're draining it from outside. 3s and 4s on the part of Terrafirma. Shooting display from this team that we have not seen in the past.
And Ali's hitting close to 58% from 3-point distance in this conference. And what a way to get that rebound.
And Escoto could not answer back. Maverick Ahanmisi is fouled yet again. RK Ilagan on the reach in.
Pansin natin, pag nakakuha ng rebound ng Terrafirma, the man they look to cross that line is always Maverick Anmisi. He makes the right decisions, and there, a perfect assist para kay Ali.
That's right, that 3-pointer brought to us by Arena Plus Sportsbook. They have the possession still, itong Terrafirma. Ahanmisi all the way to the corner. Bravo likes it from there, but that's too strong. Chu will keep it alive. Ahanmisi will try, in and out. And on the rebound play, Bravo climbing up the back of Richard Escoto will get called for the loose ball foul.
That's an easy call to make. Wala siya sa rebounding position. He was boxed out. But still, he tried to get that ball. Kaya siya natawagan. Ito, nakita natin ang ating governor from Terrafirma, si Pido Horencio. Sitting on the bench. Maverick Anmisi recalled to the bench, and he gets some pointers from assistant coach Jeff Napa. RK Ilaga only had 2 points.
Andrade off the
in his
curl.
first game.
Oh, a switch back by Andrade.
Nice touch, and this lead is still big at 17.
Ali one more time. Oh, yes!
Unbelievable shooting.
You commented na 2 points na siya nung first quarter. Wala pa masyadong ginagawa. Biglang 2 treff na dito sa ating second quarter. That lead is at an even 20. All of a sudden, it's growing. David will try the baseline. Big guys. And he gave a nice, unselfish play to Ochefu, who's finally on the board. And a chance for the 3-point play for Big Daniel.
His first basket. At yan ang importante. They need to get that big guy involved. And look at this outside shot. Second triple of the night para kay Ali. Ochefu, 7-footer. Makes the 3-point play.
Badly needed. That's in response to the 3 that Ali just hit. Lead back down to 17. Not even 3 minutes gone by here in the second period. Jerick looking for some daylight. Kicks to the corner, tipped away by Escoto. 10 seconds to shoot.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 10 seconds to shoot.
There's that pick by Ali for Jerick Anmisi, but the defense continues to hound him.
He missed that one. Chu trying to keep it alive. Instead, it went to Blackwater already. A chance to bring this down. It was 20. They could bring it down to 15 or less. Ochefu not looking to shoot. Andrade.
Ball is just going around the perimeter. Nobody posting up. Nobody getting the ball close to the basket, and they threw it away.
That hook pass was straight to one of the coaches of Terrafirma. I think it was Jeff Napa. So turnovers hurting Blackwater as well. Here's Hernandez. They need to mark him because he's shooting well. Couple of fakes. Di kumagat si David. 7 still to shoot. Hernandez trying to drive, but that was tipped away. Nakuha na ng Blackwater. RK Ilagan handling. David wants it on the other side. Tried to bring it closer, then kick to Andrade, who's got a couple of buckets here in the second. That lead is down to just 14 from a high of 20. So Blackwater showing a bit of life. Past couple of sequences, prompting a timeout from the gym.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Sa laban ng Terrafirma at Blackwater, ang score po natin ay 40-26 in favor of Terrafirma. Charlie Dadin, I think ang dapat pa natin masabangan ay kapag hydrated na si Mubashar Ali, because according to him, he is looking forward na makainom na ng tubig because that is when he plays better. While Ali is used to getting a lot of attention, matapos yung explosive performance nga niya last game na mas napansin na siya, Ali is just happy that Terrafirma is finally getting the attention and respect that they deserve. Pero nabanggit din ni Ali na the coverages that the coaches have been throwing at him ay something that he still needs to get used to dahil minsan daw, double team namang gagaling pa sa baseline. But according to Ali, adjusting to these things is his way to help his teammates like the way they help him.
Of course, it's always a period of adjustment for any import. These are his numbers so far. What a run para sa kanya in the first 2 games, especially in that second one. In the meantime, he's got 8 points today. He gets it against a much smaller defender. He'll try to come closer. Tried to kick it to Bravo, but they threw it away.
That's another
Andrade cannot finish. Forced that layup against Jerica Anbisi. Now it's Paulo Hernandez for another three. And that's what happens there. What should have been perhaps a fast break layup turns into a three instead.
Totoo yan. That's a big-time basket coming from Hernandez because those turnovers of Terrafirma hurting them. Nakaka-6 turnover points na dito ang Blackwater against none for Terrafirma. Here's the inside move, but then they kick the ball back out. Here's
Ochefu for three. Oh, Daniel gets a three of his own. His first of the game. So binawi ang tres.
That's a quick release.
Oh, that was halfway down and decided to pop out. Ali bounces it off Escoto. Hanmisi tried to keep it alive, but he landed out of bounds. So it's back to Blackwater with a chance to cut this down. Bearfield is back. Andrade will sit after hitting 2 buckets here in the second period. BJ helped them in his stint. Ochefu down to Escoto.
Now they have a low post option, but they kick it out once more to Ochefu. This time he misses from the outside.
Hernandez gets the rebound. Goes to the middle. Swings it to Bravo, balik kay Pau.
There's always a ball screen from a big guy. Here's Chu on the reverse. Bilang pumasok yung tira.
Andun si Ochefu. I think he partially blocked that one. Here's Ilagan. Ilagan, change of pace. Finishing at the rim, RK Ilagan. Chance for the three-point play. And he checks out his knee. Kung okay ba? May naramdaman yata. Oh,
he had a problem with his knee. He underwent surgery on his left knee.
Kaya naman balot na balot. Mukhang may naramdaman si RK, but he gets up and heads to the line. Let's watch this. Nag-hesitation move siya eh. Tapos biglang arangkada.
That's an explosive first step galing kay RK Ilagan. Only had 2 points in his first game this conference. Now going for a three-point play. This lead is down to 12.
Only played 2 games, no? Doon sa Philippine Cup natin.
Yes.
Dahil sa injury na.
And he averaged 22 points in those 2 games.
At shooting nga, kaya sayang na sayang sila. Hinayang si Coach Jeff Carriazo. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Riobu back in the game for the Jeep as Ilagan completes the three-point play, and the lead is now down to just 11.
Those turnovers are hurting Terrafirma at nagkakapitalize ang Blackwater. Let's see if Blackwater can continue with this momentum.
Hanmisi nowhere to go. Bounces it over to Ali, who will attack. And he kicked it to Hernandez on the left corner, who did knock in the three, but that's after the whistle. Daniel Ochefu committing the personal foul. Maverick, the kick to Keith. He's got one. Misses this time. Ilagan
setting the tempo.
Oh, he hoisted it up
and
over the big guy. He didn't care that there were 2 green shirts there, Dean. That's 5 straight points for RK, and the lead is back into single digits.
That's just 9 points now.
43 run, Dean, para sa Blackwater.
Ali been very quiet here. He's holding the ball. He's not able to pull the trigger. He's Ariobu. You know he's gonna try to score. Ito na yung score niya, hindi pumasok. What a big comeback here, in spite of the fact of the outside shooting than Terrafirma.
But you can see your aggressiveness of Blackwater on the defensive end. They're scrambling more, challenging the shooters. Ilagan feeling it, but that doesn't drop. Para sa kanya, that would have been big. Instead, here come the green shirts. Maverick Hanmisi telling Ariobu, pwesto ka na, kung bahala sa'yo. Malilin will try to resist.
1-on-1.
Ariobu,
he's gonna try to score.
And he will!
This guy is really a pure scorer. Pasahan mo ng bola, hindi na babalik sa'yo eh.
Rebound ka na. Di ba? Attack the boards.
Pero okay lang siguro.
Naka-tres na kanina, ngayon 3-point play naman.
Ito, and they set up the play para sa kanya to go 1-on-1 against Malilin.
And that's his strong side kasi kaliwete nga siya. Was
And
able
not
to
only
hang.
that, he's a good 3x3 player. Got a silver medal in 3x3 in the Southeast Asian Games. So he's used to that kind of play, and he gets a 3-point play.
Whoever the guard. Dito ka lang. Okay. Where? What is that? Whoever the guard. Oh! Entry on Ali. Oh! Ball side ka na away, ha? There. Work. Cut inside. Then, move. Or stay on the corner ka na, ma'am. Go here. Leave the screen.
Give a shout out to my teammates. Look, man, first half I was fasting. I couldn't really breathe. I was I was going up and down trying to do my best. But if it wasn't for my teammates that was helping me carry the load and trusting me to just keep performing and just keep doing what I can do to help the team, man, shout out to them. Nothing would be possible without those guys, man. We got a special guys in the locker room, man, and I did it. That whole 50 and everything that came from their trust and the coaches' trust and belief in me.
Looking back on his gigantic scoring performance sa kanyang huling laban, si Mubashar Ali.
50 points. Unbelievable performance coming from him.
Nowadays, madalang na lang mag-50 yung mga imports kasi natin. Di ba? Nung back then, you know, that was mga average ng import yan. Yung 50, di ba? Panahon nila Bates.
Norman Black, yes.
Carlos Briggs, I think, averaged 60-something in one conference. There's a drive. Abu Trotter coming off that timeout, able to complete a play. Blackwater cuts the lead down to 10.
Blackwater now 21 points in this quarter against 13 for Terrafirma. They're outscoring Terrafirma by 8. Here's an outside shot and he was fouled.
Ali drawing that foul, shot just inside that three-point line. Ochefu called for his second personal. And free throws for Mubashar Ali. Puts in that first one. He's got this shooting style that he just throws it into the heavens. It's a high arcing shot, and then he spreads his arms out.
He was 4 out of 8 in the first 2 games from the line. So 50% shooter, but he made 2 out of 2 that time.
Yes, a double-double already. 10 points and 13 rebounds for Mubashar Ali. Seems to be just what the doctor ordered, at least so far, para sa Terrafirma Dyip. And Terrafirma Dyip has not had too much success sa kanilang mga imports in the past.
And Trotter
draws the foul.
getting that contact.
Against Zaldivar. Are they going to challenge? Because the players want Coach Tubit to do so, but it looks like he'll say, just take it. It's all right. Sayang din yung challenge.
And Trotter is a tough guy in terms of carving space in drives to the basket. Ito na yung kanyang free throws. He missed one earlier.
Daniel Ochefu back to the bench first. He got subbed out just about this time, 3 minutes and something in that first quarter. So are they managing his minutes? James Una returns to play the center slot. And he's a bit undersized. Jerick will come back in to replace Eriobu. So 3:55 na titira sa ating first half. Abu's second free throw is good as well.
10-point lead enjoyed here by Terrafirma. Wow, that was once a 20-point advantage.
RK almost took that one away. He stripped Paulo Hernandez, but couldn't get it before it bounced out of bounds.
Should have been called for a delay of game. sa ginawa ni Arke.
He could have been. Oh, tumira pa di ba? Referees being kind.
Good job there, staying on Jerica and Nisi defensively. They didn't go under.
That's a miss from Ali. Good stop. Forced by Blackwater. Here comes Bearfield heading the other way. Chance to bring it back down to single digits. See if they could score in this possession. That's going to be a hold on Terrafirma. And that's going to put them in the penalty. Both teams now in the bonus.
Trader doing a good job of setting that pick. Drawing that foul, Malilin with the inbound. Blackwater playing all Filipino at this stage.
Ilagan, the kick, Bearfield. Watched like a hawk by Maverick. He'll take it anywhere, put it in. That's a three, which cuts the lead down to 7.
That's patience on the part of Blackwater.
This has been the quarter of Blackwater so far.
Oh, without a doubt. Their defense has been splendid. They've taken away the outside shot ng Terrafirma, but there's another outside shot, but hindi na pumapasok. So, chinaga ng Blackwater. They let Terrafirma get their shot from the outside. Here's Bearfield.
Back to back.
Going to town. The lead is down to 5 from 20.
Just when you thought Terrafirma was going to run away with this, they've only managed 15 points so far in this second quarter.
After scoring 33 in the first, sabi nga natin, there's another miss coming from Terrafirma, but they get the ball back.
BC hustling para makuha yung offensive board na yan. Drives the lane, lofted.
He lost it.
Straight off his foot. It's going to be
a turnover.
Right ball.
Another turnover against Terrafirma.
Watch this. Bearfield, kunyari, papasa pa eh. Tumingin ka pa sa may kanan, sabay tira ng 3, pasok. Atid sa atin ng Arena Plus Sportsbook.
And Maverick Anwisi is the one defending Bearfield.
Bearfield is the hot hand right now.
There's that pick once more by
Shake and bake. Jumper goal. 7 straight for Cedric Bearfield.
That's 12
now
points
back to a 1-possession game lead.
What a comeback coming from Blackwater, all anchored on defense. And I thought Terrafirma got a little bit complacent after scoring all those points in the first quarter. But there's a reason kung bakit ang Blackwater, number 1 sa liga natin sa depensa. Eh ito, halos nga hindi nakaka-score na ang Terrafirma sa ating second quarter.
See Jeff Napa very passionate in that timeout because he's reminding his guys to play some defense. Cedric Bearfield just making mincemeat of the defense of Maverick Ahanmisi. 3 straight plays. Tinirahan niya. 3 successful shots, a 3 and 2 two-point field goals.
At nakakita natin, may teamwork ang Blackwater when they go up for those shots. They rely on Trotter to set those picks up high, and that loosens up the defense and gives opportunities for Bearfield to score his baskets. He's got 12 now, and Bearfield, 7 of those 12 coming here in this quarter. Only 15 points for Terrafirma sa quarter na ito. Kagaya na sinabi mo, Charlie, after hitting 33 in the first period, and you know, the lack of scoring by the locals ng Terrafirma has been hurting them here. Ahanmisi is scoreless in this quarter, and that's Jerica Ahanmisi, that is.
Hernandez goes to Maverick, to Jeric, inside to Ali against smaller players. Couple of fakes, but then yes, referee Mira saw that, and we saw it from the same angle. He shuffled his feet. That's a travel.
Another turnover against Terrafirma, but yung depensa ng Blackwater. I think Terrafirma knew what they needed to do. Put the ball in the hands of Ali underneath the basket. Pero nagresponde ang depensa ng Blackwater.
That's right. They just had to push him out.
Yeah.
Bashar Ali doesn't look strong enough to move the defense.
Dalawa yung defender ni Ali, kaya hindi siya nakaporma.
Malilin thought 3, decided to go closer. Jumper in and out. Abu Trotter trying to keep it alive. James Una tracks it down. Malilin takes a 3. Oh, that's an air ball. That would have tied it up. Kung pumasok yun, tabla na.
They were looking to tie. 1-11 here in this quarter. What looked like an early blowout by Terrafirma is now a close contest with all those turnovers committed by Terrafirma. Here's Ali. He's looking to score. He's hounded. Ano gagawin niya?
Four different
Tinira na lang,
white
hindi
shirts.
siya na lang.
Yeah, he just forced that one.
And 2.8 seconds to go.
Chu and Tratter on the hard court.
Hindi na nakakapasok ang mga tira sa labas ng Terrafirma, which is the reason why they're going almost exclusively now to Ali. But nababasa yun ng Blackwater, kanya as soon as Ali gets possession close to the basket, naku, nandun yung depensa. Dalawa, tatlo, surrounding Ali.
Yep, and Blackwater gets the possession.
Another turnover.
And another chance to tie the game or take the lead. Bearfield.
He's been hot here.
Feels the contact. The jumper is up. It's
There
good
it is
one
again.
more time. And he cuts the lead down to just a solitary point. 30 seconds to go here in the first half.
9 points of Bearfield coming here in this quarter. Actually, nagsimula nito si RK Ilagan with his tempo. But it's Bearfield who's completing the big baskets.
And Chu cannot finish the play. James Una clutching his ankle. Una's always in the middle of the fray dyan sa ilalim, so must have landed on someone's foot. Watch this jumper from Bearfield, though. That's 9 points for him here in the second period, almost in succession, Dean.
That's a tough lean-away jumper galing kay Bearfield.
And that's why, Cedric Bearfield has that kind of explosiveness, that kind of skill. And you wish you see it every ball game if you're Coach Jeff Carriazo.
He's on takeover mode right now. At remember, hindi siya nag-start sa game na to. Una, pinapagpag niya ang kanyang paa.
Ganun talaga yan.
Let's hope he's okay.
Pag natapilok ka at kaya mong ilakad, papagpag mo na lang ganyan.
16.3 seconds to go. Penalty situation against Blackwater. Titira ng free throws. Si Ali, he was 2 out of 2 earlier.
But if you're Blackwater, mission accomplished ka na dito sa second quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi tambak ka 15 points after 1, you went up to 20. Now it's down to just 2, maybe 3.
Free throw coming from Ali. Ito yung nangyari kanina. And Chu really had to do a better job of finishing. Ali tipping that ball.
Una might have landed on Tratter's foot actually on that play.
But here's another free throw coming for Ali.
Look at that.
Connection.
Iba talaga yung form dito si Mubashar Ali.
It's a high arching shot. And Yobu checking in during the dead ball. For Jerica and Easy. 16.3 seconds to go. The lead is 3.
Baka kumakahirit pa Blackwater ng 3-pointer dito. Baka tabla pa tayo at half.
Baka.
We'll see.
They're going to have to inbound all the way from the backcourt.
But they're very fortunate to be in this position right now. Great defense from Blackwater. And then the offense started clicking. RK Ilagan nga, nabanggit mo, Cedric Bearfield. And then, you know, now they're really in the thick of things. They're right in this game. And the 20-point lead is so far away. Pwede nang kalimutan yun. Ito yung susunod na tatlong laro ng Blackwater Bossing. They've got the hot shots on the 22nd. Rainer Shan on the 31st. And the Giant Risers on the 8th. They just spread out ang kanilang mga laban. So, lots of time to rest in between.
Here's the inbound coming up. All the way from the backcourt with 16.3 seconds to go. I want to take this opportunity to express our condolences and sympathies to the family of the late Philippine Star Sports editor Lito Takuhan, who passed away this morning. And you know, we owe a lot to Lito Takuhan for paving the way for a lot of sports writers to share their passion and their love for sports. Thank you, Lito Takuhan. We'll miss you, but you'll always be remembered.
Nakikiramay din. Samantalang Blackwater, yun, napasok na finally kay Andrade. He takes his time crossing the half-court line, looking to hand it off to Cedric. It's down to 8.
Well, he's the guy with the hot hand. He's
Si
up against
Riobo pinasok para bantayan siya. And he dropped the foul. Are they gonna count it? They do. And so a free throw is coming up, which could tie the game.
Papapasok lang ni Riobo precisely to play defense on Bearfield. Hindi niya nasabayan. And Bearfield has just gone berserk in
Foul
this quarter.
there.
That's a continuation, no doubt about it. Wow. 11 points for Bearfield.
Wow, but he missed it.
He missed the shot.
Ali will take it. And miss. So Terrafirma remains in the lead, but barely. After leading by 15 and as many as 20. It's now down to just a 1-point game, Dean.
Yeah, Bearfield just going to town in the third quarter and holding Terrafirma to a paltry 16 points here in this quarter. What an explosion by Blackwater in terms of defense. They've come back from 20 down.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP. All in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Filipinas Live, I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Filipinas Live, I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. I mean, Filipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam.
Labanan dito sa Inares Center at the half, just a 1-point lead for Terrafirma over Blackwater, 50-40, and a tale of two quarters if you look at it. Dahil nung first quarter, parang dominado ng Terrafirma ang ating laban. But in the second quarter, Blackwater bounced back.
Yung depensa ng Blackwater, yun ang nakitang-kita natin in the second quarter. And they scored 8 turnover points as against 0 for Terrafirma. But yung Terrafirma parang they fell in love with that shot from deep. 61% of their shots in the second quarter came from either 4 or 3, and they shot only 22% from the field. At makikita po natin yung matchup, Ali versus Ochefu. Si Ochefu only 6 points, Ali already with 12 points. Also, a big difference in terms of the rebounding department. But despite the fact that Ochefu has been outplayed by Ali, at least as far as those numbers are concerned, Blackwater is down by just 1 point at the turn.
Ganun na nga. So itong malalaking mama, despite their numbers being as they are, not really impacting the game as big as they should. Ito yung ating mga numero na importante at the half, Dean.
Well, the bench points, clearly the advantage ng Blackwater. Ito yung binanggit natin yung turnovers. 10 turnovers for Terrafirma as against only 3 for Blackwater in the second period. The count was 6 turnovers for Terrafirma at isa lamang for Blackwater. And in terms of turnover points, 10-4 ang advantage ng Blackwater. 8 of the 10 coming in the second quarter when they turn it around. And by the way, in the second quarter, ang Blackwater shot 62% from the floor as against, kagaya na sinabi natin kanina, 22% from the field by Terrafirma.
Ito yung mga top scorers natin. Bearfield, the only guy in double digits for Blackwater. Hernandez and Ali with 13 and 12 to lead the Dyip.
11 out of the 16
Mises,
points.
hindi pa umiinit dito, yung
Oo
dalawa.
nga eh. Ay, sasabihin ko sana, Charlie, yung ginawa ni Bearfield, he led a charge for Blackwater in the second quarter. 11 out of his 16 coming in that period when he just went crazy with his shots.
He went berserk.
Oo.
And look at Ochefu, a big smile anyway, despite the fact that they're down by 1, because they know that they have closed the gap. They were down big and fought back. If you look at the quarter scoring, first quarter, 33-15 in favor of the Dyip. Second quarter, 34-17 in favor of the Bossing. So mas malaking score pa itong Blackwater noong second quarter.
What a reversal. At si Bearfield, just to accentuate yung ginawa niya sa second quarter, he went 5 out of 5 from the floor.
Yung foul counted pa na napaka-importante. Hindi lang niya napasok yung bonus free throw. Thwarted is Hernandez. Chu can't pick it up. Jostling with RK Ilagan. And look at RK. Just, why is he even there with all the big guys? Yung nakikipaglamanan. That's the kind of heart that little man has. Baseline inbound for Hernandez. Goes to Ali.
He was a big factor in turning things around. Oh!
Paolo hangs in the air.
Hindi
Bitin ang layup.
napasok.
And then they swat that one away. Tinamaan yung braso ni Bearfield. May foul pa ngayon ang Dyip. Paolo Hernandez. Pangalawang personal niya yan.
Si Ochefu, even if he doesn't, even if isn't such an impact on the offensive end, sa depensa, ang ganda ng pinapakita niya. He's protecting the rim. That time, he made Hernandez miss.
The quick swing to the corner. Di makatira si RK. Christian David thinking about it. Sabay take away. Ito si Paolo Hernandez leading the pack. Sumabay pa si RK. Mintis. Eriomo get the putback. And look at that defense from Blackwater. Thwarting what looked like an easy 2.
And here's Christian David from the outside.
That would have given Blackwater the lead.
That would have been a big shot. Ito ang nangyayari. Christian David, he's fronting Gio Chu. Chu has possession. And he loses the ball. And there's a foul, however.
Yan na. Napalo yata ni Christian David yung kanyang kamay, kaya nawala sa kanyang bola. And they're gonna say not going for the shot yet. Side court inbound. Chu was ready to take free throws. But the referee said sa baba lang yun. So side court inbound. Paolo Hernandez right in front of us court side.
That's a matchup in the backcourt. RK versus Hernandez. RK setting a big tempo here para sa Blackwater starting the second quarter.
3 on the way. Jerry can't put that one in, and somebody's hanging on to Mubashar Ali on the rebound. It's going to be Christian David called for the loose ball foul. Watch David on the left side, holding on to Ali. And you can't even look at the referee actually and complain after that, Christian. You were hanging on to him.
Oo, kitang-kita naman natin. Here's Hernandez, who's played a big role in this.
Jarek, the one-hander, finally gets one to go. And that's the thing we've noticed about Jarek and Misi in more recent conferences. If he can't hit the outside shot, he drives to the hoop already. Iba naman.
He's a shot maker, no doubt about it. And that was a big shot coming from Misi.
That's a shot maker too.
Oh, si Bearfield. And now 18 points. He continues his hot streak from the second quarter.
52-51. Jarek. Mintis na naman yung kanyang jumper. So it's a bit off today. Hindi naka-fine-tune yung outside shooting ni Misi, the younger. Bearfield gets it again. Finds an opening. Sumaksak. Supalpal. Gio Chu able to swat that one away.
Good defense on the part of the rookie because he swatted that ball away. He didn't give up the foul. Terrafirma still up by 1.
Malilin inside to David. And he is fouled by Gio Chu. Free throws for Christian David.
Hindi pa nakaka-basket dito si David. No points yet across his name.
Ang laki talaga ni Gio Chu because Christian David's a pretty tall guy.
Yeah.
But he looked small there. And the reason he didn't make that shot because David's just a bit longer than he is.
Pero maganda yung inbound play ng Blackwater. They found the guy underneath the basket. That was a scoring opportunity from the inbound, but hindi lang pumasok yung tira ni David.
Oh, that Blackwater team that's on the floor right now, it's a totally different team from the one that played in that first quarter. Parang nag-iba ng anyo. Dahil talagang wala silang magawang tama halos ng first quarter. In the second quarter, up to now, they're playing aggressive defense. They're attacking the rim on offense.
Actually, ito yung first 5 nila on the floor. Oh, but 2 missed free throws here by David. That's not going to help. Malilin is on the floor.
Very surprising too on the part of David because he's usually a pretty good free throw shooter. With a nice touch. The swing to Hernandez to the corner. Bravo hit one in the first half. Can't do it again. Ali's there with the putback.
Easy offensive rebound. Nakita natin, dinoble team ng Blackwater si Ali, and that forced Terrafirma to move that ball around, finding the open shooter from the 3. Hindi lang pumasok, but Ali was there for the offensive rebound.
Bearfield attacks the baseline. Sabay atras. Outside to Malilin. Now RK. RK jumper. Too strong. Easy rebound for Hernandez. The lead is 3. Looking to build once again itong Terrafirma. Remember, 20-point lead itong Dyip noong first half kanina. Bravo against the much smaller player. And look at Ilagan aggressively defending, but just could not stop the taller man.
Good move there by Bravo very clearly on the mismatch. At hindi nakatulong kaagad si Ochefu. That's an offensive foul. Illegal pick.
Yeah, RK Ilagan.
That was not an illegal pick. That was a foul on the offense.
That's right. Holding. Para rito. Puntahan natin si Nach Miravalles muna din.
Charlie and the Dean, according to Coach Joe Silva, they are satisfied with how the guys were able to limit Terrafirma's 3-pointers at kung paano sila natuto mula sa last game na makaiwas na ngayon sa turnovers. Ang inihingi na lang na coaches is for the Bossings to maintain the energy and discipline. Para naman sa Terrafirma, nagkanya-kanya na daw ang mga players nila pagdating ng second quarter, forcing shots at minamadali. Kaya ang hinihingi ng coaches to play as a team, be more aggressive in boxing out and rebounding.
Thanks a lot, Nach.
Well, that's clearly on point, yung report ni Nach, because in the second quarter, nakita natin yung Terrafirma. I mean, when you take 61% of your shots from 3 and 4, obviously you're taking the low percentage shots. Bumaba ka nilang field goal percentage, 22%, and that's how Blackwater was able to capitalize.
First free throw good para kay Mubashar Ali. Jen Mendoza coming in for RK Ilagan. So he gets spot duty here in the third quarter. Si RK sandali lang, linabas na. His minutes still being managed at this point.
I think so. I think
injury.
he's at 100%. I would say he's about 85%, but we're still waiting to see the kind of game of RK Ilagan that he showed. In those 2 games that he played last conference where he averaged 22 points.
Free throws are good. Lead is up to 7. So if you're Blackwater, you want to make some shots. Don't want this lead to get much bigger than it is right now.
Pressure defense here applied by Terrafirma, delaying the advance of the ball. Bearfield still with the handle.
Malilin, Bearfield.
Baba na ng oras dito sa shot clock.
Ochefu, 5 seconds to shoot. So Bearfield have to manufacture, kicks to Malilin. He'll take that. That's too strong. Mendoza kept it alive. Ochefu finds Bearfield. Lots of time still. They go back to Daniel. Now they're running out of time. It's back down to 5. Bearfield will dance with Jerick. Take the jumper over him.
That's
in
a
and
tough
out.
shot.
Rebound goes
But
to
they got it
Ochefu.
again. Ochefu didn't bother to go strong to the hole. He had a wide open lane. Ito na naman si Bearfield.
3 won't go. Ochefu now in the paint. Kicking it out yet again.
Ochefu's really gun shy. He's not taking the shots.
Tsaka hindi siya, you'd think that mamamain na yung mga kalaban niya dahil sa laki niya, but he's not doing that at all.
Here's
Bearfield again.
Oh! He
finally got it. How many shots did he force in those sequences? Finally made one though.
And he made a hard shot. He made a 3-pointer.
He wanted the degree of difficulty to go higher. Wala ganun puntos dito, hindi kailangan. Hindi parang diving ito.
Oh, naipit ko si Ali.
Yep, they
Good
shut the
defense
doors.
there.
Jerick.
Oh, yes.
And you leave this guy open often enough. He's gonna make you pay sooner or later. That's a 3. Second of the game.
Bawing-bawi yung 3-pointer ni Bearfield. Ni Jerry Gahanmisi. You know, what I'm hoping to see, I mean, I'm excited if it happens, a shootout between Bearfield and Jerry Kahmisi. Here's Ochefu from the outside, and he got it.
His second of the game as well. So palitan ng tres dito, 3 sequences in a row. Inside to Ali. Masyadong malalim. Had to go all the way back out to Hernandez. Pass goes to Jeric. Jeric in the paint. Jumper up. Pasok na naman. Nothing but net. And he's heating up. This is very similar to the way he played in that first game against Titan, when he started heating up in that third quarter and making all his shots. And it's time for the timeout, which, watch this sequence. The 3 from Jeric. That's brought to us by Arena Plus Sportsbook, followed by a 3 from Daniel Ochefu. Bearfield had one as well.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Next play mentality, staying together. Like I said, whether we down, whether we up, it doesn't matter. It's next man up. When the next man comes up, we all stay together. We stay united. We stay together. We play together. We move the ball the best we can and get the easiest shots we can get. Play defense together. Box out together. Everything's together. That's the key word for now, together.
Well, they really need to stick together now because Blackwater came back from 20 down to cut it to 1. And they're up ahead by 7 right now. But it's Blackwater ball threatening because Bearfield's heating up. Ochefu's hit a 3 already here in the third. Christian David yet to start hitting shots. They want him to get going. Here comes Mendoza. Now to Bearfield. He's feeling it. But
Hernandez is on top of him, but he shoots anyway. Almost.
And look at that. The tip from David doesn't go.
Ang layo ni Ochefu, no, for the possible offensive rebound. He's got to come closer.
Pass underneath to Bravo. Saved it for big man Umali. Oh, they're gonna...
Will they count it?
No, they're saying downstairs, I think. Carlo Vergara, the referee.
I think he was fouled before he went up for the shot.
Kumagat. Yung mga defender, he let people fly. He sent them up in the air. Watch this. The spin. Oh, lipad kayo. Nanggigil sila. Gusto. Saan nilang blockahan ito si Umali, but...
At saka he waited for the defenders to go down to the floor before he went up for a shot. If he had taken the shot while they were still up in the air, continuation, or they would have given him 2 shots.
Right.
Not continuation, he didn't make the shot.
I think he was bracing himself. He saw Daniel Ochefu about to land on him.
Sana hinagis talaga yung bola. He would have gone to the line.
Rookie pa. He'll learn that sooner or later. But right now, some instructions from Jeff Napa. Habang nag-free throw si Maverick Hanmizi. Kausap ni Jeff si Bravo, pati si Umali. NCAA boys. Crowder's back in the game. Ochefu back out. And earlier this time. Kanina, 3-minute marks ang nilalabas. Ngayon, 5 minutes pa. Nandiyan na. Babalik na sa bench. I think he's asking why. I guess they want to preserve him a little bit. But that lead is now up to 9. It's slowly climbing back up, Dean.
I think Coach Jeff Carriazo is happy with his small lineup on the floor. Gives him a lot more speed. Bearfield and Mendoza in the backcourt. That's really a small backcourt.
Mendoza 3. That's good. Pasok pa rin
It's a nice jumper coming from Mendoza.
Hanmizi now. Good defense from Bearfield. Then he burnt the baseline. Kicks it over to Bravo all the way across to Mubashar Ali. Hanmizi corner 3. No go. Chance for Blackwater to come closer. It's down to 6.
There's a lead pass coming from Bearfield.
Abu Trotter will power up, get fouled, and head to the line. Nice.
Master na niya Trotter ang dalaw na yan eh. Once he gets the ball inside the paint, he's got a lot of fakes. You want to be able to stop him from getting off a shot. Eventually, you foul him. Trotter 5 points in the first half. He went 3 out of 4 from the line.
Abu actually had a pretty good Philippine Cup. Ang ganda ng kanyang production.
And he also made it to the Philippine team that got the gold medal in the Southeast Asian Games under coach Norman Black.
So they missed a couple of games actually kasi ongoing yung Philippine Cup nung naganap yung Southeast Asian Games. They had to leave.
Siya at si Panopio. There's 2 out of 2 for Trotter. He now has 7 points.
And that lead is down to just 4. So a run of its own para sa Blackwater. 1 possession game. Hanmisi. Fade. Gets it to drop.
What a play.
Here you go.
Yeah, what a beautiful play.
Once he starts going, sunod-sunod na yan para kay Jerry.
And he uses that high pick so well. Drives around that pick and eludes his defender.
That's off target. Rebound taken by Una. Look at that aggressiveness and hustle from James Una.
There's going to be a foul.
Yeah, reach in. Bravo will be the guilty party. You know what, Magnolia, hindi nagagamit si Jerry Hanmisi that this way, no? The way that he can score, but now he's found a place where they let him roam free and do his thing.
Well, sa Magnolia kasi ang daming shooters.
Correct.
There's a lot of options on offense. But yeah, Jerry Hanmisi has come into his own. Especially ngayon at ang kapatid niya is there to give him the ball.
David against Eriobu. Christian gets hit. Goes to Una. The bounce to Trotter. I was about to say, lots of characters inside that shaded area. I was waiting for a 3-second whistle or a shot clock to go off. And yun na nga nangyari, 24-second violation.
Trotter is saying, guys, put up the shot.
Yeah. Sayang wala man lang attempt.
Oo, shot at last resort at ginawa ni Trotter. Ito, nablanka tuloy.
They've been done a nice job of stopping those 3-pointers from Ali. Tipped away by Andrada. He gets it back. Andrade, rather.
There's going to be a foul on Trotter. He was holding on.
Referee James Paez right on top of the situation. Calling that foul at the baseline. Free throws dahil nasa penalty ang Blackwater.
Well, they're paying the price for the kind of tough defense na pinapakita nila. But that defense has also given them the opportunity to climb back from 20 down.
That's a miss on the first one. He swishes the second one. Bring the lead back up to 7. 3 minutes and 43. David. Still not much production from Christian David. Even missed 2 free throws earlier. That's too strong.
Jerry Hanmisi bringing up the ball. Nahanap niya ang kanyang kapatid. Nahanap niya. Here's an inside pass.
Ali. Cross court to Umali. Now Eriobu, who will attack. And then, look at that. He jackknifed it, but he missed. Had that gone in, nasa top 5 place yun. Pero, ngayon, balik sa depensa, mga nakaberde.
David is not attacking the defense of Umali.
It's a kick from Umali. Shot clock will not reset because it's above 14 seconds. We've been going back and forth. Terrafirma maintains a 7-point lead. 3 minutes sakto natitira sa ating third quarter. forward. Automatic right away. Close screen. Being here. Top ball screen. You stay in the corner. Yeah. Pistol. Both of you. The Philippines captains run in the FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying tournament in Lyon. France with a proud 74-59 upset of world number 19 Colombia. That was last night. A breakthrough victory that marked Gila's women's first ever win against a non-Asian opponent. And what a win it was. They pulled away towards the end. Casey De La Rosa, really the lady of the hour, who ensured that final score would be in favor of the Philippines. Of course, may mga veterano, may mga bata dyan sa team na yan. But, you know, they had been thwarted in 4 straight matches, but they capped it off with a win. So congratulations to them, Coach Patrick Aquino, of course, for that victory.
And that was a convincing win.
Yeah.
It was a 15-point advantage by the Philippines. Big congratulations.
Casey and Sumaya were the top scorer if they're double digits para sa Pilipinas. Under 3 minutes to go, a foul immediately called upon the inbound. That will put Terrafirma in penalty as well with 2:57 remaining. Ronald Tubit on your screen, marking out instructions. Panopio, tahimik si Dalp sa game na ito. Hasn't played too much. David, jumper, pull up. Still won't go.
Big rebound by Maverick on easy. Terrafirma now on the move. Sino hahanapin ni Anisi? Is he going to take the shot on his own? And there's a foul. And they'll go to the line on the penalty.
That's right. And all those shuffling and in and out. Banggaan.
And that's where it becomes a test of discipline. Blackwater trying to play tough defense but giving up the foul in the process. At si Gio Chu na hindi pa nakaka-score dito now has a chance to break into the scoring column.
Si Dalf Panopio na tawagan ng personal. First point of the game for Chu. It's Cotto coming in to replace Christian David.
And prior to this, 4 out of 8 from the line for Gio Chu, shooting 50%. That's his first point of the ball game.
And just 5 boards para sa kanya. And I say just because he's averaging 13 and a half. He'll leave the second one short. The lead is 8. Blackwater needs to take advantage, you know. Terrafirma's not playing as well as they did in that first quarter. Andrade. Tagal sa kanya ng bola, napunta kay Panopio. Down to 7. Doubt has to create. Have to kick it to BJ. He's blocked. Supalpal gets it back. And a miss.
That time, walang gumalaw eh. Sa offense ng Blackwater, walang gumagalaw. Everybody's standing, and that allows the defense of Terrafirma to just stand face up against every offensive player ng Blackwater.
Here's Eriobu. He will attack again. He'll force it up. Minute and 40. Trotter, attack. Baksak. Foul will be called against Terrafirma. It's going to be Zaldivar, the guilty party. They're gonna, yes, it's all penalties. So free throws yan para kay Abu Trotter.
Still a very close contest. Although lead by 9 ang Terrafirma. Make that 8.
Way short on that free throw. Si Abu Trotter barely grazed the rim. Another one coming up. Chance to cut it down to 7. Saw a glimpse of that bench. Paul Zamar, the veteran, sitting there waiting for his turn. David Morel played a bit in the first half. James Una has played a few minutes as well, aggressively. 7 and 5 for Abu Trotter so far. He started out with his team, went around to a couple more teams and came back.
But missing 2 free throws. Big adjustment on the part of Terrafirma. Wala na silang turnover dito sa quarter. They've been able to hold their turnovers down to just 10.
Hernandez. Look at that.
Oh, what a move. He gets the basket.
He took Dalf Panopio to school on that play. He was going in and out. Then he attacked and did not mind the presence of Daniel Ochefu. Ochefu has to be better as far as closing out at the end of that.
Playing with very little aggression. So Ochefu, I don't think he's 100%. The way he's been playing.
So naibalik na ni Paulo Hernandez sa double digits ang lamang ng kanyang koponan.
But he missed the free throw.
15 points na para sa kanya. Eriobo asking for the foul as he was shoved out of the way. Panopio missing the layup. Trotter. Dalf again. There you go. Down to 8 with a minute and 5 in the third. Chu. Balik kay Paulo. Paulo now against Trotter. Checks the clock. Takes it. Draws a foul and free throws once again for Paulo Hernandez.
Trotter just couldn't believe the call, but he made the contact. Kumagat siya dun sa galaw ni Hernandez.
Hernandez came into the league with Terrafirma, and from day one he didn't act like he was a rookie last season. He was playing like a veteran already.
He's been steady on that position, and he's a good combination in the backcourt with Matt Ahanisi.
Trotter out, David back into the game with 44.5 seconds remaining in the third. Christian David still has not produced his usual output. Something bothering him health-wise, perhaps. May not be at 100%.
17 points now for Paulo Hernandez in this contest.
10 na naman ang lamang ng Terrafirma. Andrade ngayon, may tangan ng bola. Kung pinuntahan si Ochefu. Ochefu not even looking towards the basket.
He's looking to pass.
That's right.
He's lost his aggressiveness.
There you go. That's a big shot. Huge shot from Andrade.
But Terrafirma will have the last say. Now remember, Blackwater is in the penalty. If you're Terrafirma, you just got to go aggressive. Don't settle for the outside shot. Here we go.
And that's exactly what he does. He attacks. And a strip perhaps from Dalf, but referee Montoya says no.
That's exactly what Hernandez did. Alam niya, nasa penalty yung Blackwater. Umatake siya. No settling from the outside, and he finds himself at the line with 4.3 seconds to go. And hindi lamang, he went 2 out of 2. He's been a mark of consistency for Terrafirma. He has scored in every quarter so far. Started off with 2 3-point shots. Oh, I think he made 1 4-point shot.
May 4 pa, yes. That's right. May 4 siya in the first quarter. Here's the last second shot, perhaps. Oh, Dalf Panopio denied. So nothing from Blackwater in that last attempt. It's a 9-point deficit for them. Terrafirma up.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
We're entering the fourth quarter, just a bit. So far, Terrafirma's starters came to play today. Look at that. 58 to 26 in points. So talagang ready. Sila Jeric, sila Paulo Hernandez, kanilang import para makipagbakbakan. Tapos ang ikot ng bola, kanila rin. +2 lang naman. Pero kanina pa yan, setting up good shots. para sa kanilang mga kakampi. Terrafirma. Blackwater had a run as well. Cut this lead down to end that second quarter. 13-2 yun. Kaya naman dumikit na sila ng konti at the half. But they faltered a bit in that third quarter, which is why it's a 9-point lead for Terrafirma entering the final 12 minutes. But you know how it goes. Anything can still happen. Dami pang oras yan. 12 minutes to go.
Well, Terrafirma recovering from that meltdown in the second quarter. At ngayon, they're up by 9. And they were up by only 1 at the turn. Good job by Terrafirma in controlling their turnovers. Not a single turnover committed by Terrafirma in that third quarter.
Here's Bearfield. David, the swing to Andrade, who hit a 3 before the third ended, but can't hit one here. Tracking it down, the white shirts are able to get it. They go to Christian David. He'll try, and then off as well. Ochefu keeping it alive. Andrade will take it one more time. It's all board.
And they're all hoisting shot from the outside. They don't need to take that low percentage shot. They can attack.
And they do not have a presence inside that three-point line, it seems. Or they refuse to go to anyone.
Bearfield, by the way, was limited to 5 points in the third quarter after exploding for 11 in the second.
And in comes Mubashar Ali.
And the luxury here for Terrafirma, Jerica Hanisi, nakaupo sa bench, preserving his minutes, preserving his energy. Paulo Hernandez has been rock solid for the Jeep.
Right, and in many ways, and not just scoring. But he missed that one. Ochefu now with the rebound. Ito na Blackwater. Gotta make a move soon. Early here in this fourth, instead they lose it. And this is gonna be an easy one for Paulo. Backboard.
Turnover against Bearfield. And Paulo Hernandez now with 20, make that 19 points.
Bearfield is stripped in midair, and Paulo Hernandez saves it from going out of bounds. Undermanned ang green shirts, but Hanisi says, akong bahala, Mintis, Eriobo on the way up.
And he'll be given 2 free throws.
Yeah, he was hacked. Christian David will get called for that. Free throws for Joseph Eriobu. Eriobu has missed a lot of shots, but he's always in the thick of things in that painted area, in those rebound sequences. He's kept alive the ball a couple of times, and now kept it alive for himself. Fouled on the way up. Gets the first to go. The lead is growing. It's up to a dozen now, Dean. And naibaba na ng isa kanina, but Blackwater seems to have lost steam along the way.
Well, Bearfield was stripped of possession, tried to dribble his way outside of harm's way, and that led to an easy 2 points. Galing kay Paulo Hernandez off the steal on the turnover. And now, Terrafirma looking good. Blackwater needs to get back its defensive mode na ipinakita nila nung sa second quarter. They can do it. They can still come back from this. They were down 20.
Bagsakan natin mga players as Una got that rebound. Saan na rin magtatawid. Sabay atake.
And he was
James Una! He started that play. Oh, look at that. There they go.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
It's getting emotional here.
There was a shot.
Nagkasabitan kasi kanina si Chu.
Yeah, at saka si RK
lang. And I don't think Chu, well, he didn't like it. So on the way down, may sinasabi, and Ochefu shoved Chu away.
Yeah, Ochefu, I think he'll be called for a second motion.
He just might be. They're gonna review this. It's gonna take a little bit of time.
You know, I'm surprised because Ochefu has played very passively this entire game. All of a sudden, naging emotional si Ochefu. Tinulak na si Chu.
No, he just saw one of his teammates, you know, in something with another player, with an opposing player, and he shoved Chu, who's a big guy, out of the way. Maliit kasi ang katapat ni Chu noon. But anyway, we probably see it happen very quickly right here at near center court where we are. Let's watch it. Watch Una and then Gio hits the deck. Yeah,
bagsak doon?
Yeah. Sila ni Ilagan. And then Una will complete this play.
And then you watch this here. Here's Chu and Ilagan talking to each other.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and then that push coming from Ochefu. He actually pushed Chu
Ilagan
towards the referee.
And
somebody else. got
Escoto, of
pushed.
course, ready to go after the 7-footer.
Yeah, Escoto was going after Ali. And then Maverick Anisi pushed Escoto
And
away.
Ariogo doing the right thing, calming Ochefu down. But
Yeah.
wow, and you know, Chu really upset over that tie-up that happened on the last rebound play because he went after Ilagan.
Well, Ilagan got in the way of Chu. Kanya Chu pushed him away kasi nandun siya sa harapan ni Chu.
So they're gonna sort this out. They're reviewing it right here to our left.
Couple of second motions na nakita
yeah,
natin.
there's gonna be some technicals perhaps and maybe some flagrants or yeah, you know. 10-17 to go. Still anybody's ball game. Just a 10-point lead for Terrafirma.
Well, you like this emotion that's being displayed on the floor. Of course, you don't want to see any of the second motions that we saw. Pero nakita natin, both these teams really want to win. It's showing in the way they're fighting fiercely.
And you're hoping that this lull calms everybody down.
Oo.
Dahil pag nag-umpisa ulit ang labanan, medyo mainit pa ang ulo ng iba dyan. Baka lumala pa ito. So,
well, the main characters are RK Ilagan at saka si Gio Chu. And then Ochefu getting into the act with a push. Escoto with a push.
Rumes back lang, no?
Maverick with a push. Ang dami pushing and shoving.
And then Escoto and Ali had a bit of a verbal altercation. So Marty Montoya is informing Jay De La Cruz what to say right now. So we're gonna hear it soon. And it looks like it's a long list dahil medyo matagal yung instructions. Sinusulat pa ni kasamang Jay yan.
And making sure that no mistakes are made.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
Here we go.
Offensive foul on number 18, Gio Chu. Technical foul on Daniel Ochefu. Technical foul on Maverick Ahanmisi. Technical foul on Mubashar Ali. All for second motion.
Richard Escoto got away. Got away with something. All of them for second motions because of the pushing.
So that's one against three on technicals, right?
Yeah, yung offensive foul. And that was on Gio Chu because he actually ran down Ilagan, although Ilagan was in his path.
So they're going to be technical free throw shot. Diba? One will cancel out and three will be taken.
There's RK Ilagan with the shot.
Oh no, two will be taken rather. Yan, yung pagbagsak Then RK fell on Chu. And Chu was saying something to him already. Didn't like it perhaps.
Yun. So he put, whoa, what a push by Ochefu from behind.
Yeah. So play resumes. So no technical shots being taken.
Well, just one. See RK Ilagan.
Okay. Yeah, that's the only one. That's it.
And there's going to be a foul on the drive. Terrafirma's got to be careful.
Trying to figure out, you know, three guys called for a technical on one side, one on the other side. 9-point lead rather, and James Una who just keeps playing. You know, he's done some great plays in the past couple of games. Itong si James Una. Nadyan, anong kwento mo dyan?
Charlie and the Dean, I don't think ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Jeff when he said to attack. Kasi sabi nga, gaya nga ng sabi mo, the Dean, they were stagnant. At yun yung in-address ni Coach Jeff. He emphasized the need for continuous movement, attacking the right spots, knowing who to go at, and reading the defense in real time to create high-quality opportunities on offense.
Well, yeah. Iba yung atake na nasa isip yata ng mga to. Pero dalawang mintis na free throw para kay Una. But look at him, trying to make up for it. And he steals the ball away from Ali. And regains possession. And you have to love that hustle from James Una. I mean,
he's just doing his thing.
He's earning his paycheck right now and whatever contract extension.
Well, Ochefu was calling for a flagrant foul. Ito, makita natin yung ginawa.
It's undercut.
Yeah. Look at Ochefu. He's gonna come close to where the action was, and he'll call for a flagrant. Hindi na, wala namang flagrant.
Blocking foul ang ginagawa, rightfully so. So Blackwater have the ball. Down 9, 9:56 to go. Napakarami pang oras.
Jerica and Missy is back on the floor. Africa and Missy is now defending Bearfield.
Bearfield, jumper. This time it won't drop, and Eriobu controls. And Mavericks gonna just slowly bring it across. Try to milk some time as well.
Terrafirma got the stop, made Bearfield miss. And that's gonna be a foul on the reach-in.
I think Bearfield, no?
Yeah, Bearfield.
Sa kanyang pagdaan. Sumundot siya.
Ang hinahanap dito ni Coach Jeffrey Carriazo, bumalik yung passion at saka yung aggressiveness ng Blackwater sa depensa. And for Terrafirma, shot selection is going to be key. They took 61% of their shots from 3 and 4 in the second quarter, and that allowed Blackwater to come crawling back into the game. Here's an outside shot.
Way off mula kay Ali, but look at Joseph Eriobu once again. Then he finds Jarek for 4. And that's an assist for Eriobu, a hustle play. And a big shot from the guy who does that on a regular basis.
And we were just saying that Terriobu halos hindi namamasa that time. 20 assist para sa kanya.
Sabi niya, ito din, I'll give you 1 assist.
And they will score.
Oh, James Una.
He's been a tough guy.
Yeah, he has. Very impressive. Even sa laro nila last week.
Hassel eh. Tsaka siyang pumapatay ngayon kay Ali. Oh.
Good screen. Picked up his dribble though. Now they go back to Jarek.
Now they switch. Una on Jarek, and then they go back to the original matchups. Here's
Maverick.
Nisi.
Ali for 3. That's good as well. And Terrafirma has broken this game open once more. It's up to 14.
What a big basket coming from Ali. He's got 20 points in the contest. Here's Ochefu. And he retaliates.
Bumawi naman si Daniel.
Now into double figures, but that's only 11 points for Ochefu.
3 of them on 3-pointers.
Here's Chu against Ilagan on the turn. He will lose the ball.
Bearfield finds Ochefu. Thought about it. This time gives it no. Wanted to give it up, couldn't hand it over. Then to Ilagan, then to Una. James Una has come alive. He's got 6 points here.
And the pass coming from Ilagan. Ganda ng pasahan to ng Blackwater. Or Jeffrey Carriazo must be happy with that kind of play. Showing unselfishness.
Lead back down to 9. Eriobu.
That's a 3.
Joseph Eriobu, you know, you gotta hand it to him. He's been playing hard in this game.
But no second thoughts. If he has a shot, he's gonna take that shot.
Bearfield to Ochefu, who kicks it out to Arcade. Doesn't take the 3, brings it closer, can't hit it. Rebound Ali. Ahanmisi. So Eriobu decided, no, I'll take it myself. And look at James Una
with a block.
Yeah, that was an emphatic block. Blackwater calls a timeout, down 12, 88 to 76, 6:46 to go.
Ikaw ba, alam mo ang tap-tap send at gumagamit ka ba ng tap-tap send?
Yes, tap-tap send ang ginagamit ko kapag nagpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Kakapadala ko lang na.
Short roll, only here, Ali. 10 bucks, here.
Well, for the Terrafirma Dyip, this has become standard fare. Every game na lang may highlight reel tayo para kay Jeric Kahanmisi. 5 points lang siya sa first half. Second half, pumandar. Third quarter especially. Putting up points yet again. para sa kanyang koponan. Jeric has really found a home here. Freedom to do what he wants. Green light to jack it up from all over.
At maganda rito, the plays are set up for him. And Jeric Anmisi does not disappoint. Meron siyang 18 points. Remember, Anmisi did not score in the second quarter. But bumabawi siya rito sa second half natin. RK Ilacan's getting a lot of burn. He's done well here in orchestrating and setting the tempo for Blackwater. Blackwater down by 12. Marami pang oras ito, ha?
So much time, 6:46.
Yeah. They just need to tighten up defensively, which is what they're doing now. Look at the way Blackwater is hounding Terrafirma.
Here's DC again.
On DC.
Eriobu the fake. Sabay tira, step back.
Got it again. Got it
Joseph
again.
Eriobu.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's having fun. He's having fun.
And why not, right? Everything's going right for him. He's hustling and he's hitting outside shots, driving to the hoop, getting fouled, and then hitting the basket.
And he had that one assist.
Yeah.
That he gave to.
Now look at that, the sneaky from behind. Then here comes Ali.
It's 4-on-1.
Maverick gets a foul from Una. And Una really had nothing else to do but to foul on that play. You know, Blackwater were very much still in this game, but they're letting Terrafirma
Well, not with plays like that.
Free throws para kay Maverick Anmisi, who has run the offense.
And look at the Ryobu, having fun, scoring. Never shy to take the shot. Rather checking in for Ochefu, who is not really himself.
You know, to think itong si Eriobu did start his career with this same franchise. It was still called Mahindra, if I'm not mistaken. Played a couple of conferences for them, and then eventually found his way out of the PBA. Played for the 3x3 circuit. Came back with Magnolia into the PBA, being elevated from their 3x3 team, and now here at Mahindra.
He even took a break. He even took a break from his PBA career. Oh, what a shot!
That's Cedric Bearfield.
Bearfield hitting it from 3. He's going to go to the line to complete a 4-point play.
There is enough time to mount a comeback here for Blackwater. They just need to play their cards right.
I'm just talking about Ryobu, Charlie. You're so right. He started out his career with Mahindra. And then he went to Phoenix, Blackwater. Actually played for this team that he's playing against now. Went to Magnolia. Also played for the Eastern team in the Hong Kong League because he was born in Hong Kong.
No, in between that Blackwater and Magnolia, break nga siya sa PBA. Nawala siya. So this is his second stint in the PBA and he's making the most of it, for sure. 12 hinahabol nitong Blackwater. Chance to come closer. Abu Trotter will power up and miss. Una fighting for it, but Eriobu comes away with it.
Una is hounding Ryobu.
I like that matchup, actually.
Yeah. You know, the guy who hasn't gotten back into the game here is Paulo Hernandez.
Oh, nga, no? Kasi nga, siya nga magandang laro for most of the game. That's a 4 if it goes. And it doesn't for Eriobu. That was a heat check on his part.
Yeah. But he plays with a tremendous amount of energy.
He does.
And you have to like that from any player. Talking about Hernandez, he's checking back in now.
And Gio Chu replaces Eriobu. Clifford Hopia coming in for the first time to replace James Una. Well, Hopia can see a little bit more eye-to-eye with Gio Chu. So, height-wise, a better matchup perhaps. As Bearfield tries to make his move at pinasabit si Bravo. Foul on JM. That's going to put Terrafirma into penalty. And then, Coach Jeff Napa calls a timeout. We'll be right back.
you're still white on import. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. When we switch, import...
Malapit ha. Pag Ghost Jerry, yun na yun. Might be available on the Ghost, pero just make sure. Count na tayo agad ha. Pag Ghost yan, tayo agad. May top something there. Okay? No offense, make sure to work on
Para
the
sa
gap.
Terrafirma, marami nag-step up once again mula sa kanilang local crew. No 50-point game from Ali today, so the locals had to contribute. And this guy has done his share. He's got 12 points, 6 rebounds. He's a +12, but more importantly, he's kept the ball alive. He's been diving for loose balls. He's been aggressively defending whoever he's up against on the other side. So Eriobu has been a big part of why his team might be on its way to victory number 3 here in the Commissioner's Cup, Dean.
And the positive thing about Eriobu is that he's having fun. Nakikita natin the way he's playing. He's out there earning his minutes and ito, no, smiling his way when he scores. I mean, he breaks out into a smile. 1 assist, 1 rebound for him. Not exactly a breakout game para sa kanya. But he hit those timely shots. I think another big performer here, outside of Jerica and Mizu, has 18 points, is Paulo Hernandez, who's got a total of 19 points, has been very, very aggressive, consistent. There's going to be a foul underneath. And it looks like Christian David will be headed to the line. 12-point lead with 4:47 to go. You ask the question, pwede pa ba ang Blackwater makabalik? Ang answer is of course.
Yes.
Pwede pa yan, mahaba pa ang oras, 4:47. But they've got to play that tough defense. And right now, Coach Ronald Tubit is bringing in his big guns to finish off Blackwater. Paulo Hernandez is back on the floor. Maverick is checking back in.
So there was no basket interference. Yun yung ni-review. Christian David, who has had a slow night offensively, hits the first free throw. Bravo out. Maverick back in the game. Stabilizer kasi itong si Maverick Ahanmisi. So in there together with Hernandez and Jeric. It's like a 3-guard rotation actually what they're doing, plus the 2 giants inside. And Maverick gets a rebound.
1 out of 2 here for Christian David. And he missed his 2 previous free throws.
Yeah, his shooting is just off.
Yeah, he's just 1 point in this game.
That's not the Christian David we have come to know. Something's ailing him for sure. Hernandez, the fake, the pass inside. Ali.
He will score. That's a good pass coming from Hernandez. Ali scoring on the inside. That's a 13-point lead.
Popia tried to stop him, but he's just taller. Arcade. Cedric. Jumper. Miss. Rebound taken by Ali. 4 minutes to go in this game.
And it's tough with Blackwater playing without Ochefu on the floor. They're getting clobbered on the rebounding end.
Hernandez got fouled taking a 3, and Bearfield will not complain. That's going to be 3 free throws for Paulo Hernandez. He's going to go over the 20-point mark.
19 points so far for Hernandez.
Oh, they're going to check it out for that landing spot. Could be more than just a regular foul. We will find out soon if they review. Watch it. Regular foul, sabi nila. Halos hindi naman tumama.
And that's 3 free throws coming up para kay Paulo Hernandez.
A miss from Paulo.
Missed the first. Hernandez shooting 76.5% from the line before this game. This conference.
I think he's missed a couple tonight already. So bababa na yung porsyento niya na yun. Diba?
And he missed another one.
Sabi ko he'll go over 20. Mukhang he might just make 20 kung ipasok niya yung pangatlo. May kumpiyansa ako sa free throw shooting niya, but he's muffed the first 2 of the 3. Can he adjust? Yes, he does.
And he makes 20 points.
Yeah, he's at an even 20 right now. The lead is 14. Blackwater, do they have something left? Try to make a run with 3:37. Ilagan to Trotter.
Trotter going up against Ali. Here he comes.
Trotter trying to power up and drawing a foul from Ali, who looks at referee Paez and as if to say, come on, man.
The reason why Trotter gets those fouls when he's coming inside close to the basket is that he continuously shifts his movement from left to right. So if you're the defender, you're guessing, saan pupunta to? Kanan ba? Kaliwa? And eventually, you'll foul him. That's how he gets to the line.
Yeah, but he missed another free throw.
That's the problem.
I think he's missed 4 already.
Oh, before this, he was actually 100% from the line.
And then Christian David is 1 out of 4. So in fact, that's the only point of Christian David.
That's
He's
right.
at 1 free throw. That's
And
another miss.
2 missed free throws here for Trotter. Oh, but binawi ito ng RK Ilagan with a 3-pointer. At 11 points now is the stretch, is the lead of Terrafirma.
Jerick to Ali, sliding to the hoop. And Gio Chu, I think, got popped. Probably Clifford Hopia. It's going to be free throws for Chu. You know, when you're a giant, as Gio Chu is, you are in the land of the giants. And those players are big and they flail their arms and they use their shoulders and their hips to push you. And so you're going to get a lot of that, Gio.
He was 1 out of 2 from the line kanina lamang. First overall draft pick.
Here's Ochefu, who has been a non-factor in this game, and he's not even in the game. And at this juncture, I mean, this is just the second game for Blackwater Dean. But at this juncture, because you need to get wins, are you already thinking about the import change, perhaps?
Well, you know, I don't know what his physical condition is, but he certainly is not 100%. He didn't look for a shot. He was far from aggressive sa contest na to. He wasn't protecting the rim as he should. He was very late in closing out, especially on slashers. So, very poor performance on his part. And Christian David, on his first field goal conversion, that's a 3 para sa kanya. That's his first 3 for this conference.
It is down to 10, although there's only 2:39 to 39 to go, rather. Ali
going up against David.
Oh, look at that. David pulled the seat from him, and he lost his footing, lost the ball as well. Ilagan will drive, find Hopia. Hopia will turn. He's trapped. Trotter now, the one-hander. Beat in! Would have been a big shot. Bring it down to single digits, but Trotter was not up to the task.
And here's Maverick Ahanmisis stabilizing things, getting his players to settle down.
That's what the vet does.
We're coming up to the 2-minute mark.
We are in the twilight zone as Maverick will take a shot and miss. Hopia quickly to Ilagan. Ilagan in the paint. Lefty layup too strong. They go down to Chu. Will Chu finally have his dunk? There you go.
There it is. A two-handed slam dunk for Gio Chu. His first field goal of the game and his first dunk in his PBA career.
So Terrafirma looks on its way to its 3rd straight victory, starting the conference at 3-0. And some of you might be wondering if this has happened before. Yes, it has. They've gone 4-0 in a conference, as far as my research took me, back in 2016, 10 years ago.
But this is the best start they've had in the last 4 conferences.
Yes, by far.
Aldo Hernandez going 1-on-1 against Christian David. Hindi lang pumasok yung tira.
No, pero parang okay na ngayon eh. Dahil 1 minute to go na lang din. Relax na. Christian, outside to RK. He'll hoist up a 4. And it'll be short, and Ali will throw it ahead to Maverick. And Maverick will not challenge Christian David.
And for Blackwater, they gave up only 84 points in their first game. Now they've given up 99 to Terrafirma. they had their moments of brilliance in the second quarter kung saan nalimit nila ang Terrafirma to 17 points. But here's Hernandez.
Oh, look at Hernandez losing the defender, but missing. David gets the rebound and is fouled by Chu. So David's going to take 2 free throws. It's not been a good night for Christian David. Aside from that 3-point shot he hit, he's missed every other field goal he took.
Ito naman si Gio Chu with a two-handed slam dunk.
So si David is 1 of 7 from the field and 1 of 4 from the line.
It's been a tough night for Christian David, and he continues to miss. Bearfield had 16 points at the turn. He will now finish with 25 points.
Ali and Hanmisi, that's Jerick, are relieved, and they're the top 2 scorers. No. Paulo Hernandez is in the mix.
Yes,
tonight.
20 points. Si Paulo Hernandez.
But Jerick and Ali have helped in this attack, and you know, it's fitting that the color of Terrafirma tonight is green, because the green light was on for them.
Yeah,
and that too.
St. Patrick's Day.
And the Dean Quinitos also in green.
Yes.
All green.
And LaSalle won its tune-up game against a Chinese university today.
I think Eriobu's dancing with the ball right in front of us now.
And by the way,
hang on to it till the end.
By the way, St. Patrick's Day. Shout out to PSC Chairman Patrick Gregorio. It's his day today. 99-88, an 11-point victory for Terrafirma. This team is for real. If people are asking, they're now 3-0 in this young conference. Paulo Hernandez, Ariobu, Jerica Anlisi, Maverick Anlisi, all of them getting their big moments.
And our BPG is Paulo Hernandez, Dean. You know, you mentioned it, he was consistent throughout the game. Started strong, stable throughout, and ended it well.
There's Paulo Hernandez weaving his magic, taking it from the outside, going strong to the hole. He did miss his last, I think, 3 or 4 attempts.
Yeah, but he played well throughout. Of course, shout out to Ali, Hanmisi, and Eriobu, who really supported in this win. Win number 3 para sa Terrafirma. 99-88 ang ating score. And you know what? You mentioned it. They look for real thus far, Dean. And you know, the Blackwater really have to go back to the drawing board. And we're setting up, you know, they're going to interview the best player one more time. And Terrafirma does it by committee. That's what they've been doing. But that does it for us here at the United Center for Game 1. There's a second game coming up. Meralco and Converge for the Dean Quinito Enson, for Najmi Navalias, and the rest of our crew. I'm Charlie Cuna. Stay tuned for the Bolts versus the Fiber Xers.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Hello everyone, we're here with our best player of the game, Paolo Hernandez, and the rest of Terrafirma. Okay, Paolo, napag-usapan na natin to. This time, mas na-enjoy mo na dito sa Terrafirma given na meron din kayong mga bagong leaders. Dito ba nanggagaling yung kumpiyansa mo? You were stepping up in moments kung kailan humahabol na yung Blackwater.
First of all, I want to thank God for this victory. And ayun na, dahil sa mga to, nakuha namin yung panalo and then hindi ko naman makukuha tong best player kundi dahil sa kanila eh. So, ayun, thankful kay God sa management na tiwala sa akin.
Yeah, that's right.
Kitang-kita naman nga yung saya. Paolo, ngayon, eto na yung pangatlong panalo nyo. Ano ba sa tingin mo yung gumagana para sa team nyo in terms of execution and consistency kung paano nyo nagagawa lahat ng to?
Yung samahan namin kasi with the veterans namin, si Kuya Mav. Jeric. Ayun, kaya naging solid kami yung chemistry namin. So, ayun, thank you sa lahat ng fans ng PBA sa Terrafirma.
Yeah, that's right.
Paolo, baka may gusto ka sabihin sa mga teammates mo, sa mga supporters mo, and sa mga nanonood sa'yo?
Of course, thank you sa family ko, nag-support sa akin yung mama at papa ko, ate ko, pati yung mama ni Sean umali. And of course, yung PBA fans, Terrafirma fans, thank you sa suporta and see you sa mga next games.
Thank you so much, Paolo Hernandez and Terrafirma team. We now turn you over to our post-game press conference.
Welcome to our post-game press conference. We are joined by Terrafirma coach Ronald Tubit. Coach, talk about your victory tonight. Maganda yung start nyo. Ano lang yung mga keys to the ball game para sa'yo?
Well, sobrang ganda ng start pero we intend to go one-on-one nung second quarter. I think we are off 20. So yun yung problem pagka young team eh. Sometimes nalilihis. So we see to it na bumalik dun sa dating direksyon na which is to run the system, then wag mag one-on-one. Then syempre dumipensa.
The battle of the two teams that entered the PBA at the same time, Blackwater and the Dyip. Sa ating first quarter, Jerica Hanmisi receives the pass. They left him open. Why would you do that? Pasok ang outside shot ni Jeric. Quick start for Terrafirma.
Actually, grabe yung ginawa ng Terrafirma dito sa ating first period. That's a 4-pointer coming from Paolo Hernandez. They had 5 3-point connections and 2 4-point connections right in the very first quarter. At si Berfield naman sumagot. Nakahanap siya ng foul on the way to the basket. He will score, go to the line. And then Maverick Ahmisi, he's gonna add to the outside shooting gallery ng Terrafirma. Laki ng lamang at the end of the first period.
33-15 nga yun. Sa second quarter, nag-iba ang depensa ng Blackwater. They started checking Terrafirma not before that outside shot, which brought the lead up to 20 big points. Tapos nag-iba yung ihip ng hangin. Yung Blackwater bilang medyo gumanda na yung kanyang opensa.
O Jeff, nakatira from the outside. That's a 3-pointer. And then Berfield, he will score 11 points in this quarter. And he was going crazy, went 5 out of 5 from the field in this quarter. That was a medium range shot galing sa kanya. And then watch this move against Maverick Ahmisi. He will hit the layup and he will go to the line to complete the 3-point play.
They cut it down to 1 at the half, 50-49. Lamang pa rin ang Terrafirma. Pasok sa third quarter, Jerica Ahmisi naginip. They left him open. Yeah, he started hitting shots in a row.
Hindi lang si Jerica Ahmisi, si Paolo Hernandez continued his hot streak. Makita natin yung ginawa niya dito. What a nice crossover. And then the basket going strong to the hole. Hernandez was missing consistency sa larong ito. But Andrade, he will score on this big bucket with a 3-pointer. to end the third period.
Pero by that time, itong Terrafirma medyo nag-breakaway ulit. Siyam na lang ang kanilang lamang entering that fourth quarter.
And here's Ali. Watch the way he stroked it from the outside. That guy has a sweet touch, a soft touch from the outside. And then this guy Oriomo, he's never shy to take the shot. Watch it here. A step back, and the basket.
Tapos medyo paubos na yung oras. May mga turnovers ng Blackwater. Matulad niyan.
And there's gonna be this dunk. Much anticipated from the first overall draft pick. A two-handed slammer. Galing kay Gio Chu. And another slow-mo replay of that dunk.
And that just punctuates this third straight victory for Terrafirma against the Blackwater squad this time. The best start in a while. All smiles from the Dyip side. Final score 99-88.